There you go. You're good.
We're up?
Yep.
We're live?
We're live.
Oh, good. Just in time. Fucking going there to take a pee before the show. And I think I hear some backstabbing of the boss between you and Mike talking. I'm hearing, oh, he wouldn't understand, and Johnson, and...
Oh, you're talking about the case.
Well, I'm
talking about the people that Dave leaves on hold to listen to the case.
Fucking idiot.
And Mike's just like, I hear stuff all the time, but I don't understand what you guys are
I was saying
on.
I've heard you guys talk, and I wouldn't have context for it, so he probably didn't know what he was hearing.
This guy knew what he was hearing because we fucking were laying everything out.
Oh,
Dave left.
no. He didn't hear everything. He heard one aspect.
But very specific. I mean, what? I mean, it's like...
I think you would need more
I
context.
think it was season 1 and you heard like Kevin Mailer, Jennifer Faye, like Walhalla, Brockton. Like, what?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we know most of the people obviously know all the... Well, whatever. Fine. Who cares? It doesn't matter to me. Whatever. Ugh, what's going on?
We were just having a nice little laugh before you entered it because somebody thinks that Dave Portnoy can change the world.
No,
they decided to go
I
to
agree
Mike.
with that.
They decided to go to Mike Geary for advice.
I don't want
about it.
to. We shouldn't start with this. I don't want to. I feel like I'm letting out a confidential secret here. There's a plan in the works.
A plan in the works regarding...
And I'm the only man that can apparently
What is that?
facilitate.
This guy wrote Mike 1,500 words about
What?
how Dave Portnoy should basically form the independent party and could save the world.
Yeah.
Like
To run for
he could
president,
lead
you
the
mean?
independent party.
Yeah, I think so. Or take over maybe in a hostile situation.
He would be elected?
I assume.
Oh, I mean, both parties seem to hate him, so maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't... I mean, I've said I think Portnoy's going to run at some point. Okay. Did any of it make sense, or was it one of these crazy...
It depends on what your state of mind is, I suppose.
Did you read the whole thing?
I certainly did.
Did you respond?
Yes.
Oh, okay. What'd you say?
I said I don't quite understand what this means, so I'm not sure if I'm the guy to handle it.
Did he then respond? He or she then respond to that, or no?
Yes.
Okay. They get angry or no? Sometimes
No.
they okay, because usually it
Very nice.
winds up being very angry.
I hope bringing it to this platform, Dave will hear it.
Or
now,
some of
maybe.
the highlights. Did you send it to Colin?
Dave has the exact wording.
Did we see it, Dave, or no?
Yeah, I'll text it to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What's that? Were you going to say before that? Colin, I'm sorry.
Well, it says, does Dave Portnoy really want to save the world for the common man?
No. He doesn't. Does he seem like a common man to anybody?
Yeah.
Well, he was
This guy.
He was schmoozing with Halle Berry last night.
I
so,
saw him and
yeah.
Dan were doing that. Yeah. All right, text it though.
It seems to me like this guy has toiled over this and didn't know who to go to. So I hope this is helping.
Well, I know he hasn't gone to me, so I mean, I don't. Yeah, I mean, we've known him longer. Maybe he thinks he does have a.
Yeah, I had some insight. Well, Dave made a good point. Maybe this guy thinks I'm going to give him the straight dope. I'll be honest about Portnoy, you know?
First and foremost, blind. First of all, he says blind Mike to start, which I like.
That's right.
It's very
Yeah.
formal.
Not a good look.
Well, he was nervous. Like earlier in the day, he messaged me and said, "I'm going to message you later after I sift through my words."
Well,
so he
would
was
you
like,
be nervous if
he
you
was
were him?
nervous
This is a
about
big
this.
moment.
"Yeah,
Jesus. First and foremost, I appreciate you taking the time to read this message. I'm not a Minute fan.
it took me some time."
Yeah. Although I am a huge listener. Does he mean to the Blind Mike Project then?
No, I think he means
Hey, give
he
Mike-
doesn't identify
Give
as
Mike
a
the
Minute
win.
fan, but he
Give Mike
listens
the
a
win.
lot.
He listens to
Okay.
Blind Mike, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Give him the win.
Maybe that's
Clearly,
what
you
he
could
meant,
tell my Twitter interactions are almost non-existent. I'm a huge Barstool fan. Does Dave Portnoy serious? 2 questions. Not being the biggest Dave fan. So he's not a fan of me. He's not a fan of Dave. He's a fan of Mike.
No, I think he means I'm not the biggest Dave fan.
Yes. Yeah.
I speak this guy's
Oh,
language.
I wanted to ask you 2 questions. That's true.
Yeah,
Yes. Okay.
yeah.
Does Dave Portnoy seriously want to make the world a better place for the common man?
Right. As he often says.
Question 2. Does Dave Portnoy want to write the end to his own story?
This is where I got a little nervous that I was involved. I felt I should do this on air so everyone knows I'm not involved in anything.
This guy, 40 years now, be out of prison and running for president himself.
I wanted to lay out any evidence that attaches me to a possible assassination attempt of Dave
He
Portnoy.
and John Hinckley will be doing Hotel California together and
Wiped my hands.
in an arena somewhere soon. He's mentioned 4 times that he went to St. John's Prep, I think, so far I've seen.
Yeah, which
Start
I don't know.
trading
Does
stocks.
Portnoy go there?
Stalks the guy.
Well, he went to high school at St. John's Prep days. 5 zillion. How many people, fans of the show in Barstool, went there? I ask again, does Dave actually... if he's listening right now, I know he's not a big fan of mine. If he's listening right now, I will tell you he does not care about the common
I
man.
don't know that I agree. I think he's the guy that he's the linchpin.
I mean, you know, he cares about this. Well, what am I doing? What is he talking? This guy's nuts.
I don't think so. I think he's brilliant. Much like John Nash. Yes, if you think like John Nash is nuts.
John Nash is nuts.
Well, then fine. Yeah. But I'm saying I think it's quite literally a beautiful mind that he's got.
He does not know how many resources were lost to time being devoted to the Arizona Bowl, an event that was absolutely not going to happen.
Yeah, he's got a big conspiracy.
Somebody absolutely did that on purpose.
Right.
Didn't somebody test positive for, wasn't it like a COVID
bunch of
outbreak?
People did, but...
Or did they? Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
right.
that was created in a lab, so...
There are people manipulating him and trying to defend himself. Rather, can we get this guy on?
DM him, Mike.
Yeah, DM. I want to talk to him.
All right.
I want to get this guy on. Because maybe he's got a... I don't know what I don't understand his point.
I do not have children, but that is a legacy I would love to leave behind. I wonder if Dave would too.
Let's see.
What legacy?
He's saying if he gets Dave into office, that's his legacy.
His legacy is to have Portnoy as president of the United States?
That's right, yeah.
It's like Joseph Goebbels' legacy. I don't... Well, I have a feeling if we talk to this guy, my guess is he'll probably have a clearer articulation of it, I suspect.
Yes.
I don't know. I hope. Why don't you send him a message on Facebook, Dave? See if we can get him on. You got to call him in or no?
It hasn't worked for me in a while.
No, is that back in business yet or no?
Off and on through the weekend.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Mike's composing his own 1,500 word.
No, that's how long it takes me to write 3 words. All right, the message has been sent.
Okay. Does he know the number, Dave? We'll find out. I don't. If we can get this guy, that's a get and a half right there. This guy's been trading stock since he's 14 years old.
I guess I'll keep an eye on that throughout the evening.
Yeah. Well, I bet you he'll either respond within a minute or he won't respond for like 6 weeks.
Well, this is his big shot. I mean, he wants
right.
He wants
this
to
is
make
how
a difference.
change
This is a big
happens.
platform for him to make a difference.
That's what I'm
Famously,
saying.
when I was a kid, Ross Perot went on Larry King that night and announced his candidacy. He was leading in the polls in 92. So, I mean, this could be this guy's moment.
Right.
He could be Portnoy's vice president, maybe.
And this is the time. Like, he's hitting it the perfect time.
For an election cycle, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I think this makes too much sense, maybe?
Yeah, although you probably don't want to, announce an election on the brink of a scandal.
Who's that?
Well, there's been a tweet deleted that no one's addressing.
Though I've seen people say that there's something on that tweet that suggests that it's a fake. There's like a thing underneath it.
I don't think it was a fake tweet. I think you're saying, like, did somebody hack into his account and do something?
Something weird, yeah, just something bizarre. I don't know.
Pretty sure that was his
But in
account.
2024, that's going to get you elected president if he runs as a Democrat.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a good
suppose.
question. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know the answer to that. But listen, when he has a debate, he'll have to face
Right.
tough questions.
I'll be there to ask when they go to the audience.
Good. Yeah, you should. You're going to do, what was his name? Ken Boner? What the fuck was his name?
Ken Bone, yeah.
Ken Bone, yes.
I want to know what this
this
guy...
moment in the sun.
He did.
I want to know what this guy thinks are the major issues plaguing this country. That's what we're cutting deep into. Like, he thinks that Dave Portnoy can specifically fix certain issues.
We've
What
lost
are those
Mike for the
issues?
show, by the way.
Well, I'm just trying to check for you.
You said the call name.
response.
You said the call name as well. The call name. Just give the handle the call name. Let me
Yes.
message the guy as well.
Okay,
Might be
that'll
easier.
Yeah, you should have done that. Yeah.
That I'll do.
Easier for you, maybe. I don't know.
Yes.
What was I going to say before that? I don't know.
Ben Volin does know at this point that the Bills lost the game, right? He does know that?
So he blocked me, so I saw people tweeting this at him.
Yeah.
Did he say that what happened? I mean, a lot of people messed up before the final fumble, to be fair.
I forget the exact tweet, but it was basically saying the Bills won the game.
Well, I think
And
everybody,
then
but I think everybody thought that was, I mean, to be fair.
Hey, he's a journalist.
I understand, but I mean, yeah. So, but the Vikings won or the Bills won? The Vikings won.
Vikings
won. Yep.
There you go. Crazy game. I didn't see any of it, but what a league. That's what I say.
You're
What
watching
a
the
league.
champion story, it looked like?
Well, that's my tweet as a joke, Dave, to get the people laughing. As you know, casework, as always. As you know better than anybody, very well. What else is going on?
Well, I don't know. We were talking about that FTX stuff. It seems like that
I don't care about it.
You don't care about that guy?
No.
That guy's going to be a good story. That's going to be a good story.
Steve texted me, that fucking idiot, Steve Robinson
this?
texted me. Yes. And he's like, this guy swindled people. So, like, certain celebrities got absolutely duped on this. Tom Brady, Giselle, nobody else in the business. No, nobody else. No.
Suspect someone might have put more money than
There are people who made mistakes, and there are people who got, I think, used. Okay, I have a friend who's been on this program who absolutely did nothing wrong in this entire thing. True or false, Dave?
That is false.
What do you mean?
We mentioned them, and big advocate for Sam because he has two parents that are compliance lawyers.
Correct.
If there's
Yes.
ever a place I could be that I'm not going to get in trouble, it's going to be at FTX.
Not a good look, bud. Not a
He's
good
kind
look.
of joking around. He's kind
Not a
of
good
joking
look.
around.
I don't know. He's pretty
He's joking
serious.
around. No. That's a good sport about Christian Arcand. Kevin's our guy. I'm with him on this one.
Did you know that Michael Lewis has been following him around for 6 months? Did you see that?
The Moneyball guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like something he would
Yeah.
jump into. He's a finance
No, but
guy.
he, like, before this was all.
Oh, I know. So Steve, obviously, I'm half kidding, but Steve texted me and said, this will make a great season of The Case because he swindled all these celebrities and he's offered 20. But I'm like, the beauty of The Case to me is that it's
story you
stories
don't
that
know.
no one else is going to do.
Right.
And there's going to be, 3 years from now, over under 1.5 documentaries on streaming services about this guy.
I think there will be at least one
way,
next year. Yeah.
way over. Hulu will do it. Netflix will do it. There'll be a whole thing, and that's fine. I mean, I don't understand it. I don't even know what it. I don't really understand. I don't want to understand. There's nothing worse than hearing people talk about this stuff. But it seems like this guy, got dopes like Brady, who falls for the Guerrero stuff, falls for that, and then got seasoned. Maybe drugged these people. Like Kevin O'Leary manipulated them mentally? I don't know. Because Kevin would never, look, the guy he's Chef Wonderful. He would not fall into this thing.
Everyone makes a bad deal.
It fits wonderfully in their Chef Wonderful platform with Wicked Good Cupcakes. That's probably what he was thinking. And it didn't work out.
Do
That happens sometimes.
they still technically have the naming rights on a bunch of arenas? They do, right?
Well, not. Well,
They're taking it away, obviously.
I
But
think
like,
Miami, right? Wasn't it? Or
was it FTX Arena?
well, you know what? There's something I saw in Miami that they gave an entire section, like $5,000 each in that stuff.
in Bitcoin or something?
Yeah.
Well, they had a bunch of. They were tied to like MLB and UFC.
Oh yeah, they had him on I
and
think the
umpires.
The umpires have them on their
jerseys.
jerseys,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
No, it's crazy. It's a great story.
Yeah.
But like I have nothing to add to it. It's nuts. But this is why good hard American cash is the best way to go financially. Wow. Get it? Stocks, gold, all that stuff. You can't go wrong. This crypto, this FTX. Harry Manhan always says to me, buy crypto, sucker. He is wrong. Wrong. He's broke now. Broke is a fucking joke. So
Watch more on Money, folks. That could be a different opinion.
definitely watch. You can watch more on Money by Mike Dunn. Absolutely. Maybe he's got a different
Plenty of
take on it.
opinions,
Look at this guy's rolling in dough. So
right.
I would just say, it's a good story, but certainly not. I feel like there's going to be 90 podcasts on it. And this guy's not very interesting. Like he's just a fucking scam artist like the rest of them.
I just don't like that people call him SBF.
Yeah, it's annoying.
It's very annoying.
He's a douche. He looks like a douche.
How has he earned that?
Why does everyone look like douches? Like Jared Kushner looked like a douche. I just saw Biden's grandkid got married to a husband. They both look like assholes. Did you see them?
Yeah.
They look like complete assholes. Why can't they look normal anymore?
I don't know how you define
Like us.
looking.
Like the
Jared
three of
Kushner
us.
isn't that douchey. You think?
What?
You think he's overly douchey looking?
Yes, I do.
Really?
Yes, I do. And I think that, and this is, did you see the picture of Biden's granddaughter and her husband to be?
Yes.
They look like assholes.
Yeah.
That seems like Cullinan's kind of guy, though, Jared Kushner.
Yeah, I can see that.
No. I'm a hardworking guy.
But yeah,
say you weren't.
But it's a disaster. Which is good. It's it's a nice scandal every once in a while made off this guy. But like Brady didn't really. Did Brady put any money in it? That's
what we
So
don't
I
really
assume
know.
he did, but because I watch a bunch of these videos,
Yeah.
and everyone keeps saying Brady is he's gonna be broke. I'm like, there's no way he put that much money into this fucking thing, and they were probably paying him. I would
correct.
think.
And he still has a $350 million deal with Fox whenever he's done playing.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be all right.
I think he'll survive.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I have to say on that. What else? I'm sorry.
Well, do you want to talk about that Kevin Paul DuPont story that seemed to ruffle your feathers a little bit yesterday?
I didn't read it.
Oh, you didn't read it?
No, no. I read it. Yeah, not really. It wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. Not really.
How to ruffle your feathers?
It didn't. I sent it to Dave. I saw it. I just saw the headline, honestly, and it said that.
It's very easy to say that shit after the fact. Like,
Well, enough
nobody
is
saw
enough
that.
with questionable characters, he says in Boston Sports, with Rudoka, Mitchell, all these other people. But I just go back to, like, you fucking work with Dan Shaughnessy. Your fucking boss was Brian McGrory forever. The fucking guy who you worked with for years in the obituary. Well, let's call DuPont. We have his number.
What does he mean enough is enough?
With these bad characters.
Well, what does he suggest?
I mean, I
We
would.
murder them?
I know
Like, what do we
I
do?
mean, I know what he thinks. I know what he thinks they should probably do with Udoka. Probably my conversations with him.
Right.
Yeah, but nobody saw DuPont. Like, nobody saw.
That's what I'm saying. They shouldn't have
coming.
hired him
Yeah.
because he might cheat on his wife
It's
eventually.
just stupid, or whatever he
get
did. I mean, yeah, I don't know. He's an idiot. But let's see. So what's questionable? Good. I mean, Miller's obviously a different situation.
Right.
You could people. That's a first guess.
That was what they were getting shit for. Is that
Yeah.
they should have known about.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice.
Phone's off.
Is that your old number? Your regular number?
Yeah.
We'll try a different one.
Okay.
But he says we interrupt this rap sheet tour de force of informing that Celtics home game. The Yale women are 7-5-3 in hockey. He wants you to know that. Football was Harvard. What the fuck is he writing about?
This is all part of the same.
Yeah, what is he doing?
Your call has been forwarded.
He's got them all. He's got them all.
Enjoying this Sunday night.
Did he say the Celtics shouldn't have hired this coach because he beat up a girl in college or no?
Oh,
He didn't say that.
No, why is that in there then? Like, we knew that. Yeah. Just weird. Yeah, I just, again, this guy worked for years with Brian Marquardt. Is that his name? The obituaries fucking guy at the Globe who fucking jerked off in front of the two college kids in his fucking apartment.
right.
Like, he works with them.
But again, it's cool to say enough is enough, but what does that
Did he just
what
like?
does that mean?
He just cranked it and like looking at them. Like, what did he do?
Probably Dave.
Tips
right?
pervert.
Like, how does that? Like, why is that? Somebody thinks that's an attractive.
Why is
thing to
anything? I mean, people like to get pissed on. I don't know what you want me to say.
do. It's just.
He's a fucking creep. He's still there. Obituaries editor of the Globe. Where is it? He just wrote one yesterday. Let me see. Brian Marquardt. What would be the arrest?
Masturbation.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
How are his obits? Pretty good.
Not bad. Let me see here. It was an old story. It of course, was not covered that much. The Boston Globe editor, this is 2005, was arrested for open and gross lewdness after two young women complained he turned up at their front door naked masturbating.
Jesus.
Don't you hate when this happens? It says sources say Brian Marquardt, a married deputy city editor, this is from the Herald, the boring broadsheet, had been out on personal leave since the alleged incident. He is due back in South Boston District Court. According to a police report of the alleged incident, the women, who are Marquardt's neighbors, arrived home early in the morning of December 20th and shortly thereafter heard a knock on their door. When the victims answered the door, they observed the suspect, Marquardt, standing outside in the hallway in front of their apartment door, naked and masturbating in front of them. Women said it was the second time he had done this. 3 weeks after 3 weeks ago, they noticed the suspect's door was open. He was sitting on the chair in plain view, staring at them masturbating.
Imagine you open the door and there's a guy jerking off and your reaction is, Christ, again?
Jesus.
Does he start masturbating like when he knocks on the door? Like when does that start?
Probably
you know?
probably the thrill, I would think. I don't know.
Yeah, they have to.
So he's
know
already
about
he's
it.
hard when he gets there.
I think so.
Yeah.
I would think.
He's hard with the idea. No, I think he needs to know that they see him doing it to get hard. Don't you think?
Yeah, but then they open the door and he's just standing there naked with his soft prick in his hands.
That's true. Yeah.
Point is, I mean, does DuPont want this guy gone? Like, I mean, this is what he's done in the past. I mean, if this was a player on the Celtics who did this 3 days ago, wouldn't he want him gone? Wouldn't he be part of his column?
Yeah. Enough is
let's
enough
go.
with jerking off on doorsteps.
Hey, let's go. Let's get moving here. But like, so he wants this to happen. So the Bruins got rid of Mitchell. Fine. The Celtics fired Udoka essentially. Who, by the way, as I said the other day, noticed he didn't get the Nets job. He didn't get the Nets job.
Nope.
So there's got to be something.
And
But somebody's looking at him. Isn't somebody doing?
no, I
their
have
due
no,
diligence?
I have no idea. So, but yeah, I mean, it's just. But DuPont's the biggest fucking phony of all time. I hate him. He is such a douche. I forget. Jerry's told me a story about him once. I forget what it was. Who knows?
Yeah.
But anyway, noon kickoff at Harvard Stadium for Yale and Harvard next Saturday. He wants you to know.
Oh, that's the game, right?
Yes.
What playing
Yes.
of the game is that? That's a big one. I got paid like $1,000 to write a 200-word story on that.
You did?
Oh yeah.
For what?
$1,000.
It was a competitor to the Boston Metro. It was.
You got paid $1,000?
Maybe it was like 500 or something. I don't know, but it was like crazy
You don't
money.
know. Okay.
Okay, it was crazy. It was crazy money for 250 words. It was stupid.
I can't imagine how poorly written that was.
Oh, it was horrifically written.
Is it out
Yeah.
there?
I don't think it was called like Boston. What was the competitor? Do you remember when that came out?
No.
It was like Boston
What year was
Now
this? Do you
or
know?
something?
Was it David Cullinane or Dave Cullinane?
David, I think.
They went to you and said, we need a guy to write
Well,
articles?
I probably just did freelance for them, but it was a great gig. I would have done 4 a day if I could have.
I would think so. Yeah,
Yes.
1,000 a pop.
Yeah. In college. Also wrote a great piece about Carey Price. It was titled "The Price Is Right" for Carey Price.
Boy, I can't imagine
Price?
anyone else has done
You
that.
had the word price
in his
twice in the
career.
headline?
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
Wait, what was the second time? The Price,
The Price is
what?
right for Carey Price.
Oh, that's terrible.
He was a great goalie. He was a great goalie.
It's a great
The
goal.
Price is right for Carey would be.
Yeah, or for whatever, for the Canadians netminder, the Price is Right. It's awful anyway.
I think I just suggested the headline. It's not on me. That's not on me. I wrote the rest of it.
You were just
That's on the
boasting
editor.
about it. You were puffing your
That's
chest out.
That's on the editor.
See, no record of this story, Dave, for the
I
for the
can't
Harvard
blame
Yale
them.
game.
I can't blame them for deleting that.
So I do Dave Cullen and Carey Price. I may get something. Is that David or Dave?
I think David.
God, the first thing that comes up when I do Dave Cullen is what? Okay, yeah, there it is.
You got me?
It's fucking Kirk Minahan. Carey Price. Do you have it?
Nope. I don't blame them for wiping me off the internet with this stuff.
Yeah, it makes sense for
It's
everybody.
probably smart.
Can't imagine that. So, but you're sure it's David? Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I had to sound
Somebody will
professional.
find it. We know
back then.
somebody will find it.
Yeah.
And did you speak to Carey?
I didn't speak to Carrie. I spoke to, I think I just spoke to scouts or something like that. You know, obviously took the easy way out. It was college. Come on.
Yeah.
Inside Hockey.
Oh boy.
That was the publication.
Okay.
$1,000. What could the possible upside be for that deal?
He didn't get $1,000 for it.
I think it was like $500 for a 250 word piece.
Okay.
And what can you get in 250 words?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Like, how long was the Gettysburg Address?
A lot of entertainment.
It's a good question. I don't know. It's the attitude I like of it. Editor. You hear back from this guy?
I haven't heard anything yet.
I sent you the screenshot. I sent you who he is. You got that, right?
Did you hear from him, Mike? Give it a quick check.
All right. But you got what I sent you, Dave, right?
Yes.
You got his information. Yep. Let's see. Nothing.
Pussy.
He's incommunicado.
Typical fucking.
Now, you know what this is? Now I'll be dealing.
Now you're gonna be with this guy.
I'll be responding. I'll respond the second we walk out of here.
I smell a terrific Blind Mice Project segment coming up.
No, I'll save it for you. I'll report
Oh,
back.
it's okay. I'm really okay with it. What else is going on?
What'd you make of Dave Chappelle's monologue last night? A lot of people upset.
Where do
about
you
that.
stand?
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of mediocre. Way too much. I feel like Kanye's already come and gone, honestly. No?
I guess so.
That was
It's
kind of
still
like.
kind of a big story.
No, I know,
They
but
may
it
have
was
not
just-
done an episode last week. I have no idea.
It felt like a. I actually saw Jerry tweet this. It's kind of true. It felt like a little more preach. I don't know.
Well, that's him now.
I know. It just didn't,
Which is disappointing,
To me, it
but-
didn't really land. Like, it was okay. It was
Yeah,
okay.
I liked it. I didn't like
C
it
plus,
any.
maybe?
I didn't like it any more or less than his other two SNL monologues.
I just feel like-
people are reacting to this one like it's different somehow. It's like that's what he does.
Better than any other monologue.
I just feel like
you would've heard.
I feel like
Yeah.
Chappelle coming on post-election and giving us the state every time on SNL is kind of tiring at this point.
Well, it's really weird for midterms.
Well, it feels
it's-
like a big. You know,
It's
as
kind
you
of
said,
cool
it
that he's
feels like-
after every presidential election. Then it's like a big thing. But now it's just weird.
You know,
that
he
they
felt
do
to
it.
me last night kind of old. Like I was just kind of like, guys, coming out making these. He started to sound a little old when he's making his jokes last night. To me, like
Oh,
it's
I
time's
didn't really
passed
get
him a
that. I
little
still
bit.
like listening to him a lot. I've just accepted that he's now in the Carlin stage of his career where he's a philosopher rather than a comedian.
Yeah. What do you got, Dave? Let me hear
A
something.
brief statement that I prepared. I denounce anti-Semitism in all its forms.
Yeah, I mean, it just sounds kind of.
Yeah.
That was okay.
I enjoyed it.
What else? No, from Chappelle, I'm saying. We have his whole monologue in one clip.
What? What else? Yeah, I can play more from his clip.
It's like 18 minutes, isn't it?
Kanye's gotten into some scrapes before. Normally, when he's in trouble, I pull up immediately. But this time, I was like, you know what? Let me see what's gonna happen first. I just want to see where this is all going.
I just don't know how much of it is because they're at SNL. We've talked about this. They're at SNL. They're excited, and Chappelle's there. You know,
Definitely.
Yeah.
like if some nobody comedian just came out is to like warm up the crowd and told those same jokes. But that's part of what makes a great comedian great.
Sure.
They wouldn't get the same laughs, obviously.
Do you think that's
right.
fake laughing?
Yeah, but
Yes. What do you mean, like us? Like canned, like studio?
no,
like
yeah,
laugh
Dave
track?
Comes
like a mix
laugh
of.
track.
a
Oh
mix
no,
of-
I don't think.
Isn't that a
so.
unique
it's live.
laugh?
How could they-
Isn't that a unique laugh in comparison to other live like talk shows? What do you think?
I don't think so.
I think so.
I don't think so. You think so?
Am I right about this?
Mike doesn't think so.
Let me hear it again. Let me hear that last laugh
Let me see
again.
what's gonna happen first. I just want to see where this is all going.
It definitely is a
That is
hybrid.
unique.
It's
You
a
know what?
hybrid.
It does sound a little fake, honestly.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah,
Yes.
I hate to admit with
just
wait,
because it's
let-
live, I would think.
Let
Not,
me hear it
right?
again. But the laugh sound. Hold on. But the laugh sounds exactly the same. Both laughs.
Okay.
Which is a tell, right?
Yeah.
First, I just want to see where this is all going.
Sounds like the same. Oh, it's the same crowd. So I mean, I guess it would be the same.
Yeah.
Mike was like disgusted when I asked it.
Wait, Mike, you can't with Mike with
Mike
like
was-
Chappelle's one of those guys. You can't even, you know. Mike did not think this was a fun.
Oh, I didn't think it had anything to do with Chappelle. No, I've said before about Chappelle. Like I said it on this week's episode of Why Are You Laughing? If you'd like to check it out.
Christ, the Lamar Lawrence one?
The Patrice O'Neal one.
Okay, go.
Coming out this Thursday. Up on Patreon now.
Go ahead.
That like when we watched Patrice's special, and I was like, he talks about race in a way where you can get his point, but he's still funny about it, and that's what Chappelle did in like Killing Him Softly, like his first special. Now he is very.
This is what happens when you
waxes
get like.
philosophical.
It's hard because you get anointed to that.
Yeah,
And it's like you feel like
he
you
wears
have
a C
to-
on his chest now.
Yeah,
and
it feels like
he calls himself the GOAT. So yeah, there's a
Yeah.
lot of that that's annoying.
I
But
just don't find him that funny anymore. Great comedian. I mean, the show is one of the greatest shows ever. But like, I just feel like it's hard. You get to that stage where you become like Carlin or Seinfeld, where you feel like everything is.
I'm still interested. Like his special, I was interested in listening to him talk for an hour.
Yeah, he's a very
But
smart
I'm not
guy.
laughing as much as I used to with him or as with other comedians.
Right. Yeah. So I don't know. I just thought Rock signed a big Netflix deal, right?
Yeah, he's doing it live.
Yeah. So I assume this will be his big moment where he addresses everything, or no?
What's the benefit of doing that live? Like, what does it even matter?
What do you mean?
Like, why does he need to do that live to be unique in any way? Like, why is
You mean
Netflix really playing
live
that
on
out?
Netflix?
Yeah,
Like live?
That's
live,
unique.
Live.
Really? That's kind of interesting.
But like, I guess.
I think it feels like a moment where everyone will watch at the same time.
Yeah.
I mean, even if it wasn't live,
And then
he's
they'll
gonna
start
play
to
off the
see if they
crowd
can
anyway.
do live programming like that.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
I just don't think
Award
there's any
shows or
unique
whatever.
factor.
Right.
Like, you could record
Well,
it live to tape.
but I assume if and
And
then
then air
spoilers
it.
though, if Rock talks about Will Smith,
Oh, okay.
which he hasn't done,
Yeah.
right? Really,
Maybe
it's
that's
like
why
an
he
air-
wants to do it. Yeah, that probably is why.
Which is probably it's
Although
gonna be-
he's working it out somewhere, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah, but they're crazy with these cell phones for those, right? Isn't
Yeah.
that what they're saying?
But someone always writes, and then it's 10 times worse because it's in print.
Yeah.
but
Look, it's early next year, right? Which isn't that far away.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah. I mean, put it this way, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I mean, I would think.
I like that they're doing like other streaming platforms are going live for sports only. So at least somebody's trying
And
something
Netflix
outside of
hasn't
sports.
even gone near sports yet, right?
They are about to, right? Don't they have
Well-
they have racing?
yeah, it was weird with
Well,
Netflix.
they're doing those like documentary series, right?
Yeah, but don't they have
Oh, they have
some-
actual racing?
What's
Okay,
that?
yeah.
What's that like new up and coming racing thing that everyone's like
I don't know.
F something?
Yeah,
Formula
yeah.
One?
You know, yeah,
F1?
maybe Formula One or something.
That's been around, but yeah.
I think they're trying to get rights,
Oh yeah.
and I know like Apple's trying to get rights. And
Yeah.
stuff like
What you say, Mike?
I remember the talk with Netflix when like Amazon started getting into sports.
Yeah.
Was Netflix said we're not going to because we don't want to do commercials, and I was like, that's pretty fucking stupid because there's no one that's going to watch a baseball game and be like, oh, there's fucking commercials.
Right. Well, they have commercials.
You don't have to
now.
do it for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then,
Yeah.
now of course they have it.
Yeah, I think that's going to be inevitable for them, and I guess, but yeah, because I think they just went up again. I think
Yeah.
price wise, so I'm sure they will jump into that. I would guess.
They'll probably all get involved. Like they'll just end up being a TV channel.
I think they already are.
Especially
I think
when-
that it's like $6 for it with commercial. I don't know if they're doing that
It
yet,
is,
but
yeah,
they've said it.
yeah, it's going to be right. That's correct.
Especially after tomorrow when Amazon Prime Sports.
Wait a minute, what? That's
TV
tomorrow?
Don't stop teasing
That's
us.
round. That's round.
Enough.
That's soft launch number 7 for
Bonjour?
Bonjour Sports.
Really?
I believe. Yes. Yes.
I didn't see any commercials for that this weekend.
well,
You probably didn't even if we watched Thursday Night Football, which is
didn't.
insane.
I did not.
tomorrow will be their 5th attempt, I believe.
Attempt number 5.
At going live. Yep.
Oh, that's exciting. Any news on it? Have you talked to anybody in the business?
I have not talked to anybody in the business about it. I've just been monitoring it very closely.
Okay.
So
Do we know
tomorrow
when-
we will be recording it
Do we know when Christian Arcade makes his debut?
next Saturday, I believe.
Oh, so
Saturday.
But he's producing during the week.
Oh,
I would
yeah,
think.
I would,
He's not going to make his debut as stupid as
Well, I
he
mean,
is.
he's a producer. so-
Producer plus.
Yeah, producer plus. That's a
Right.
brand new role.
Yes.
right?
Pretty cool title.
Will he, for the entire 4 hours, is the other who's the other producer? Do we know?
It's that kid Ryan who's been
I
there
don't
for
know
a
who
long
that is.
time.
Oh, I don't know
Yeah.
him.
Yep.
Will he be putting his penis in Arcan's asshole during the whole show?
I have no idea. I don't think that's going to happen.
No?
Well, they do have like a private room almost.
Something
right?
worse
There's
than
a lot
Mike
of
having to
room in
pretend
there.
like he doesn't think Arcan stinks on the air because he likes it.
That wasn't even the question.
I know, but I'm just saying. I mean, who are we kidding here?
I think he's great.
Didn't he,
terrific.
didn't he block you? Didn't he block you or something after all this or something?
No, I think he unfollowed me.
Oh, really?
He didn't
He
return
came
my
on the show.
He
was
didn't
a good
return my
sport. He's a good
text.
sport.
He was fine.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, he's fine. I mean,
Maybe he was prepping for this Odyssey return.
Oh, it's possible.
Separating himself.
I've seen. So he did shows with me and Jerry a couple of times.
Yeah.
I remember one time. This was like we only did it a few times, and then one of the times when my dad was really, really sick at the beginning. Other time was after the show. That was that Jerry freaked out when he couldn't find his car, his Audi. R can't put the entire car in his asshole.
That seems impossible.
I thought so too, but at the time it didn't strike. But now Ron and Medford kind of again. It's like Hannibal Buress.
Right, without him.
Yeah,
That's the guy's name. You remember the guy's name, Ron and Medford.
Ron Medford, yes.
Are you guys aware that Christian Arcan takes it in the ass?
You gotta hear Maserati's reaction. Hear it? Yeah, I don't know.
Oh no, that's just
I
the
don't have
drop
it.
of that one. Yeah.
I love that he says, "Are you guys aware?" Like, I
Look
mean,
at the ball.
This has been going on.
Look at the bald, like pudgy kind of guys who've been asked this question. O'Leary, Maserati. It's endless.
Yeah.
But like Hannibal Buress got the ball rolling on Cosby.
Right.
No Ron and Medford. Who knows?
We're not. He may not have lost his job in 98.5.
Right. I mean, this question's been asked, which is another thing that should be looked at legally.
Do you think Ron and Medford was blocked from the phone lines of 98.5 after that?
I mean, what do they do to people who question things? Yeah, that's what they do.
right.
They
That's
shame
what
them.
they
They
do.
block them.
They shut them
Yeah.
down.
If he's on tomorrow, Christian, with producing the afternoon show, certainly I would think they want to take after Patriots are off this week anyway. Certainly they want to take some phone calls on this issue, I would think.
I would think so.
Well, it's his big debut, you know? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. It's exciting for him. Not as exciting as something else, but exciting.
Right.
Nevertheless, God, he must look at that microphone during the show like, can this fucking thing fit my asshole?
You think so?
Did you,
It's the perfect
did you
shape,
ever
I
put the
suppose.
microphone in his ass? Well, you maybe wouldn't even see it. Maybe he did it right in front of you, Mike.
Oh, I wonder.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe I was abused and don't even know it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he took advantage. Maybe he was just fucking that thing right in front of you while you were just yapping away about nothing, like some stupid
Right.
joke.
Yes. Talking about
some knockoff Louis C.K. joke or something. And he's sitting.
EEI puts those big fat filters over the mic too.
So how dare you say that I'm doing stand-up bits?
Who's listening at that
I'm
point? Who even
stealing.
knows? Who even knows? You were typing away to Jimmy Stewart on Twitter, and Arco was banging
That was
microphone.
original. You got to give me that.
That's true. What were you saying, Dave?
They have those big fat filters over the mic too.
I remember
so
those,
they
yeah.
can get like really wide in there.
Right.
Just really open them up a little
And
bit.
again, fantastic. It's great for him.
Allies.
We'll talk about it tomorrow. Let's go. I mean, who better than Lou and Fourier and those guys?
Did we do it on one of the bonus shows? That really awkward Lou Merlone like lead in with Christian Arcan?
No.
We have a big announcement.
One second. Doesn't Fourier have some fundraiser or something coming up, or doesn't he do that every year?
Yeah, isn't he doing like a 24-hour thing?
Yeah, is it for his? I think his son has diabetes. Or something.
Yes,
Is that
I
right? That's
believe so,
good.
yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
To me,
What, he's on?
He's on for like 24 hours in a row or something. You want to cure fucking diabetes if you're Fourier, who I like. Tell people you won't be on the air for 24 hours. You'll fucking cure diabetes in 30 seconds. I'll fucking pledge $3 million. That thing will be gone.
But who would hear the announcement, I guess? Would people just flock there?
Ugh. Jesus Christ. So Lou is interested. Nobody does this better than Lou. One of the Johnny Carson of talk radio.
As a lot of you guys, the listeners of this show, know that I think it was at the end of October, Tyler Devitt, our producer, he left the show, moved on to greener pastures, doing other things. So, been searching for a producer for this afternoon show for us for some time now. And I
Now,
think
to be
it's
fair, this guy, he's talking about Tyler Devitt, messaged us and told us the night he left that Arcan was getting the job.
Also,
correct, Dave?
Yeah, I didn't want to out him completely, but let's just say he had
I don't think he cares.
let's just say maybe he had a few that night too, as well. He was feeling
celebrating.
Do we have any sound of him from that night, Dave, or no?
We do not have any sound.
Jesus Christ, Mike. Mike, do we have any sound? Mike, do we have any sound?
Nope.
Of that?
Mike and the Minimum Fans might not be up till tomorrow night.
What was that, Tyler? In here? Tyler, I want to talk about the fucking what's going on with this producer thing. You have the news. Let's hear it.
It's such an interesting process.
Well,
Wow,
tell
that
me.
actually fits.
Well, tell me about it. Go ahead. Let's hear it.
I have a serious announcement to make.
Oh, well, there you go. So what we want.
Maybe that's what I was talking about this
yes.
moment.
So,
Tyler
all
Devitt
right,
leaving.
so this is your moment. Let's hear the announcement.
You're making it a bigger thing because it's the Red Sox, but there's also a thing of it's being swept under the rug because it's the Red Sox. You know what I mean? No, I don't.
Yeah.
Let me hear that again. Did I say
Lord.
no, I don't at the end?
Yes.
Come here.
You're making it a bigger thing
Hold on.
because
First
it's
of all, Mike sounds 10 years younger.
He does
I
sound
know.
young, that, yeah.
Could it be the mic just because it's live or something?
Yeah, that must be it.
No, I mean, obviously I'm shit-faced, but I'm saying my voice wouldn't change.
I think
like
this
that.
show ages people just like 30 years.
Okay, all right. Like I'm like Obama by the end. I'm
Abe
gray
Lincoln.
and
Yeah, it's just, Carabas looks like 20 years younger now. Go ahead, let me hear it again, Mike.
you're making it a bigger thing because it's the Red Sox.
Oh, I'm sorry. If I said to you, Dave, you didn't know, if you had no context, and I just played you that right there, would you know who that was? I would
Probably
not.
You know what it sounds like? Is that video Jeff D-Lo tweeted of Clemmer.
Yeah.
Where you're like, oh yeah, that sounds like him. Like it sounds
Yes, but
like
it's
me.
It's a
kind
little
of.
chipmunky,
Yeah,
Mike.
your voice is
Right.
much higher.
Yeah.
I know we had mic issues that night because I remember
Carano.
who was the Arcant? Jesus Christ, Carano. Why was I thinking of Arcant when I said Carano's name?
I'm sorry.
Why would why would they link those two together?
I have no idea.
Those two have never been linked together by any object, Mike, to be clear. Hanging away,
Right.
butt cheek to butt cheek. To be
They have not.
For the they've not.
Right. For anyone that just
For the
assumed
record.
that.
I think Carano saved Steve's ass that night, right, Mike?
I don't know about saved his ass, but yeah, I know he
No, I
helped.
don't think he did. I remember
know
that
he
he had.
helped.
I remember he had like a fucking like pina colada, and he was like Steve was a sweaty. You know,
I've seen those pictures. The mudslide. He had a mudslide.
Steve was a fucking sweaty mess. Like he was so nervous. But I'm sorry, Mike. Go ahead.
You're making it a bigger thing because it's the Red Sox, but there's also a thing of it's being swept under the rug because it's the Red Sox. You know what I mean?
No, I don't. Like Mike's like, but
Listen,
I'm gonna flip this thing around.
you and your Red Sox thing, you know, you're
However-
obsessed with them.
Yeah. Well, good for our kid. He's actually a good guy. All kidding aside, I hope he fails in the ratings, but I hope he gets a job for 20 years because he's a good guy.
That's clearly a move that eventually he will have. They'll move things around. Somebody's coming and going. They're not
he'll have
bringing him
some-
in.
I would think Lou or Christian would be out at some point just for their own. I don't know. I mean, I hope not. Again, I like those guys too.
Yeah.
That goes terrific. I mean, I don't know why he'd mess with that show.
Does Lou not want to just do the Red Sox? Like, did he have the chance to leave? Because they needed someone. They've hired like 10 people.
I think he might have the chance last. I don't know this. I think he might have the chance last year, but I think Lou's son is like about Harry's age, and I don't think he wants to be on the road half the year,
okay.
as I recall.
Makes sense.
And I get that too. If you're Lou, like at this point, do you want to be in a fucking hotel room in Minnesota in like May when your kid's playing some game? You don't want that,
Right.
you know?
If you have a comfortable enough life, you don't need it, you know?
Yeah, and he's a good guy. He doesn't think his son's dumb. He respects his son.
How much does that job pay, you think?
Nesson?
Yeah. Traveling out like full-time color guy for the Red Sox.
162 games?
Yeah.
I'll say 2,000 a game, we'll say. 320 maybe?
Okay.
Really?
Maybe. I'm thinking to give somebody the full-time job.
Yep.
Probably 300, 320.
Well, I would have thought more. I guess maybe not now, but back in the day, I would have thought Remy was making.
He might have been
lot
because
more.
he was there for
Traveling all summer long.
But think about it though. Like again, it's just an intellect. Like who is not watching the Red Sox on Nesson if Lou's not calling Rem? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People are gonna watch the game.
I'm also letting like national numbers get in my way.
Yeah,
Like,
I
I'm
don't-
thinking of like Joe Buck or something.
All I know is famously, and I don't know how they do it with full-time people, but when I did TV at Comcast, they paid great for like hits, like individual hits. And everyone always said Nesson was like complete trash.
Right,
Paid you
right.
shit for it.
Yeah.
But I don't know like a guy like Tom Caron or a guy like Eck or Remy was making. I have no idea. I don't know that. Book Remy. We'll ask him.
Okay. Lock.
That's a lock.
Lock.
Jared Remy.
Yes.
What about just the guy who controls his Twitter account?
No, Jared Remy, I'm saying.
Oh, Jared Remy. Okay.
What can we get him on a Friday?
Why not?
What? He might be a good guest.
We might have to go to him, right?
That'd be fun.
Yeah. I'll bring
Is
all
someone
the gear.
still
down.
tweeting from Jerry Remy's Twitter account?
Yes.
Yes, they
Dave
are.
mentioned that the other day. Yeah, it's a little,
Very strange.
That is very creepy.
and it's super political, which is surprising. They went from Jerry Callahan.
Oh, that's what I meant to say about the Chappelle thing. Is I thought Jerry would have loved that he like praised Trump, kind of.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. And
okay.
But then he threw then he felt like he had to throw the bone and like, oh, I can rip Herschel Walker too, and I can rip. It's kind of like, all right, we get what you're doing here. I don't know, whatever. I don't know. C+, I thought. C+.
That's the thing about Chappelle, though, is I don't think he's doing that to appease him.
No, I don't either. Oh, no, I don't either. I just think I don't know. It feels a little, I mean, I don't care about SNL anymore. It almost feels like the show's now, when Chappelle's on, like, it has to be hijacked for that stand. And it's like, well, that's not what SNL is either, but yet they have no fucking, there's not we talk about this all the time. There's literally not a star on that show.
No.
Right now. I mean, the biggest star on SNL now is like Lauren Michaels.
Yeah, well, it's also weird. I watched a couple of the sketches.
90.
I watched a couple of the sketches, and it doesn't seem like anyone's even supposed to be there.
Right.
Like, it seems like I'm watching a college improv.
They're having a
or
bad
something.
year. Even like the people who like it are saying they're having a bad year.
Oh, really?
Which I think, like that's okay in the past. They've had those down years, but then all of a sudden, like bang, all of a sudden, then you have, The Rock, Sandler, Spade, that class comes in. Or they're down and they have Will Ferrell and then they're off to the races for 5 years.
Yeah, but now they're having a down year in a time where no one watches network television.
Right. If I read you the cast of SNL, Dave, would you know 3 people on the
I would
cast?
know 3 people.
You would?
Yeah, I would know.
Keenan. Oh, Jost and Che.
Keenan, Jost,
Well, I'm not even
Che,
counting. I'm saying
Cecily Strong, and that's it.
Okay, I wouldn't even count
Weekend Update.
the Weekend Update guys. I should, but I'm saying like
I would know Cecily Strong. That's it.
you know Heidi Gardner.
Nope.
Oh, I know the new person, Molly Carney.
Okay. I mean, this is season 47. Jesus Christ, it's incredible. Bryant's still on there. Or no, that's last year. No,
I thought she
sorry,
left.
last year. This is last year's one. Jesus. 48. God, it's right there in the 48th season. Cast. Yeah, I mean, there's just not a lot of... We are not talking big stars here.
No.
So anyway, but
Well,
yeah.
Molly Carney could be the next Chris Farley because she's doing an exact impression of him, essentially.
I've seen... That's who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough. That's a rough scene. Jesus.
Did Rico Bosco really hit a half-court shot the other
I'll tell you in a second after I talk about Allbirds for a second. Winter weather makes it hard to stay active. Tomorrow morning's going to be freezing. Here's a gift idea for the outdoor adventure in your life. The Allbirds Mizzle Collection. Designed for those who won't take snow for an answer, Mike. I don't know why. Ask me a question, Dave.
How warm was it outside yesterday?
Snow.
I won't accept that.
You won't take that, right?
No.
No. Who led the National League in RBI in 1928?
Snow.
No. Unacceptable. We're just like Allbirds. The Mizzle features built-in puddle guard technology to keep the winter wonderland where it belongs, not in your chute. So if you're a runner or somebody outside, this is true, by the way. One of the top 18 pains in the ass of all time is a little chunk of snow goes in your shoe, like at the bottom. It's like, you know what I mean? It freezes it, then your socks screwed for the whole day. We don't need that. No. That's where Allbirds Mizzle Collection jumps in. Puts a carbon footprint, by the way, right in the shoe so you can see the difference it makes. And they offset that footprint to 0, making their mizzles completely carbon neutral this holiday season. Get on their nice list when you shop the Allbirds Mizzle Collection. Discover your perfect pair at allbirds.com today. Again, that puddle guard technology keep the winter wonderland where it belongs, not in your shoe. Not N-O-T, Mike. Kind of like, oh, I like that snow on my shoe. Not.
I like that.
That never gets tired. That's one of the great bits of all time.
I like this just based on the advertisement. I would get Allbirds. I like that they do a little wordplay.
So do I. Oh, no question about it. Go to Allbirds, ALLBIRDS.com, allbirds.com. Get your perfect pair today. We thank Allbirds for joining us again this week. A great partnership. Yes, we thank Allbirds very much. There you go. I like doing that shoe read. I use my tongue during a mic. What else?
I had to send you an all-time
you have no soul, though.
awkward text yesterday.
Why would you make that? Why would you say that about me, you asshole?
That seems harsh.
Jesus, God. Harsh, I have no soul. It's incredibly rude. I don't understand. Right. I don't get the joke.
Sorry. Dave, go on.
It's fine. No, I won't do it. God, what do you say, Dave?
I was just saying I had to send you an
We
awkward
tied that
text
up. Let's
last
move
night.
on.
Oh, we did? Damn.
You're good. The best there is.
What, an awkward text last night?
I just couldn't believe your answer to that text last night. I didn't think that was a Kirk
There's nothing I hate more than this.
No. This is a good thing. Like I think I have respect for it.
Why?
But I was also like
pretty generous. What are you talking about?
No, like I had to do something. Like I had to put items in my home.
Just take them all.
You know what I love hearing about is vague text messages.
No, but you want them. You want them.
I didn't care. I didn't care.
No, but like I had to utilize them. They had to
Just
go.
take them.
No, but I don't want them. I do want them.
Oh, God, you're dumb.
Did you get what I'm saying?
No. Do you, Mike? You just said two opposite things.
I don't think so.
This is a very challenging thing.
We have
to
a commercial
describe.
coming up in a few weeks, right?
Yes.
Okay, it's a product that's
very popular.
Yeah.
We both.
I don't want to grill you on this one, Dave. But I think you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
Yes. All right.
So I had to unload said product, put it into.
Yeah, you texted me and you said this is going on. So I said,
I had to put it.
I said, sure, send some if you'd like, because I like to. A, I like the product, and B, I want to be able to say, hey, I had it, and we did this because I really do like it.
Yeah.
I really do. You know I do. But I said also, if you want to use it, your family, or whatever, just
I couldn't believe that you were comfortable with me putting it in my own refrigerator and then giving it back to you.
What are you, Hannibal Lecter?
What's going to happen?
I didn't think you'd be into that. I thought that would be like
into that.
I don't think
I am into
Are you
it.
into
I don't
it?
think I would do it. I don't think I would do it.
No, I just came. So what? Is that bad?
You're acting like he's bringing meats from the grocery store to
I don't
keep
think
in your
I would have
freezer.
done it. I don't think I would have done it.
What else is in your fridge, Dave? Well, then keep them all. I don't give
No,
a
I
fuck.
don't.
I didn't think you'd be into that.
I don't know. I thought that.
Where would you have kept him if not
Your
there?
fucking mind is so. What the fuck are you talking about?
Like me putting food of yours in my. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. I'm
Presumably
weird
put
about
it in a
food, though.
freezer,
Yeah,
right?
but
I
it's
did,
not.
but
I'm weird about food.
Did you open? Did you
Like, I wouldn't want it.
Did you do something to it?
Did
No,
you jerk off
I
on the
didn't
meat,
jerk
Dave?
off on the meat. I didn't jerk off on
Well,
the meat.
let's not get too. We're going to be doing reads for this company.
I love this company.
some fucking
I'm glad you
brains
get to do it. But.
Well, I mean, it's a great product. It's one of my favorite reads. You know that. So, I mean, I was excited because A, I like it, and B, like I said, I like to try the stuff out if I'm going to read it.
Sure.
So, like, what's the issue then?
Just like the fact that you were comfortable using stuff that was in my appliance. I was just shocked by
I
it.
wouldn't be now.
And I'm all concerned.
What's in there?
No, just normal stuff. We got popsicles in there. I think my
great.
wedding cake was in there for like 10 years. Is that like a thing? You keep your wedding cake in? I don't know.
What else?
I was always shocked by that.
No, I was either by you. What else?
The other dumb thing I saw this week. Did you see that stupid Madonna video of her like drinking out of a dog bowl?
I'm Madonna
What
though.
the
At this
fuck is
point.
up with her?
I mean, this is sad. This is getting sad. Say whatever you want about Bruce Springsteen. You know, maybe you don't like his records. Just it's you can age gracefully. You know, I know it's harder for women. I get that. And then she had this image. I get that as well. She was like this crazy. But can we go quietly into the night at some point? Like this is fucking sad.
Yeah, well, not even that. But you just don't have to. Like, she had an image, but she doesn't have to still try and be an outrageous 70-year-old woman.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, she's in her 60s now. I would imagine it has to be.
Like, if she just behaved normally, no one would be like, "Oh, you phony asshole." You know what I mean? Like, no one
telling
would
a
think.
woman how to behave, Dave. Is that unbelievable?
I'm shocked here.
That's what you were saying.
This is a goddess. How dare you?
Just trying to back you up.
I understand. No, but like I don't get like it's just fake. It just seems so manufactured.
Right.
Like, if it was real, I'd be like, great. But this feels like, oh, I'm gonna get some attention on Instagram, whatever the fuck.
That's what I'm saying. It's not like Stern where you're like, you think he changed who he was. No one would be with Madonna like, oh, you should still be behaving how you were when you were 20 years old.
Right.
So you think after she films that video, she's just like sitting on the couch watching TV like a normal person?
I don't think she can't be like this her whole day.
I think she's like fucked up, unfortunately.
I don't know.
I think her mind
might be
is
true,
completely
too.
gone.
I didn't really think
I think
about
people should probably be calling for her to get some help.
Okay, well, sure. Yeah, fine. It's a little too early for the commercial. Dave.
Never mind.
But
Oh, I thought you were having a serious.
he's not capable. He's not
let's
capable.
Cut the
He's not
crap.
capable.
I'm definitely not capable of that.
No, but it's true though, in that like I always say this. I mean, she has been super insanely famous now for about 40 years. And when you're that famous for that long,
You
it
get fucked
just
up.
breaks a lot of people. I think some people can be okay with it. I think, but she is just gone.
Mm-hmm.
You can't recover. I don't think.
But then she was hanging out months ago with like Antonio Brown, who's clearly gone.
Oh,
Kanye
well,
West,
that's
who's clearly gone.
But she has a history, like whether it's Canseco or Rodman, or this has always been her thing. You know,
Oh, that's true.
like it's just been her. I don't quite get it. I don't know what's going on. I'm also not a huge fan, like musically. Really, it's fine. It's okay.
I mean, she's one of the.
That's crazy talk.
Why?
Probably the biggest sex symbol ever, at least in music.
Female? So yeah, probably. Yeah, probably
think,
so.
right?
Yeah, I would think so. But why can't?
I mean, her in the 80s.
I don't like female. I don't like
female.
female singers that much.
Oh,
I don't.
That's a shame.
I only like females.
I understand that, but I like them singers better. Okay. But
Who's your favorite female singer? Stevie Nicks?
Stevie Nicks is great. Cyndi Lauper is great.
It's starting to sound like Al Michaels.
Time after time.
It's true. Taylor Swift is great, of course. I would say my favorite female singer is. And to be fair, just because I think most guys are like this, I'd probably put 500 guys in front of this person. If I'm being fair about this, just because guys are singing like you're a guy listening to it, like you know what I mean or no?
Nope, I do not.
You pussies.
There's female singers I like.
All Through the Night by Cyndi Lauper is such a good song.
Terrific song. Yeah. She's probably my favorite. She's right up there. I'll be honest. You know, like She Bop. I like stupid songs like that. All Through the Night is great. I Drove All Night is great. Time After Time is great. I mean, she's great. Money Changes Everything. What female singers do you listen to, Mike, all the time when you're fucking
Taylor
walking
Swift.
around? Yeah, a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else?
I like Katy Perry.
Yeah.
Like
Listen
a couple
to
Florence and the Machine songs.
a lot of Katy Perry in your catalog. A lot of songs.
I mean, I don't know that I have a catalog, but yes.
Yeah. What's your favorite Katy Perry concert you went to?
Never been to any concert. I've been to two concerts in
I've
my
been to
life.
Katy Perry.
What's that?
I've been to Katy Perry.
You've been to a Katy Perry concert?
Yes, I have.
With who?
I took my niece.
Yeah, you didn't go. I mean, you went,
No,
but you
trust
didn't.
me, I was. I mean, I like Katy Perry music, so
Yeah.
I had a good time.
But
This is not you're wrong. I'm usually with you on these. You're wrong on
So you
this.
went with your buddies to that show?
No, I took my niece.
Correct. That's my point.
Yeah, but don't you think it was kind of like a fucking excuse so I could go? I didn't like. Yeah, I didn't. The guys didn't get together to go to Katy Perry, but
Why not?
I wanted to
Why
go.
not? She's so great. Everyone all you guys like her.
This is classic. Al Michaels has been getting his nuts roasted for weeks, and you're trying to save him.
I'm saying as a guys I know, like if you go to a Springsteen show or a Fogerty show or a Petty show and he was alive or a Seeger show, it's mostly men. I mean, this is not like these are guys I spoke to as a kid. Doesn't mean that there are female singers who are great. There are.
Right.
But generally guys like male acts, rock bands more. I mean, this is, what are we doing? We're doing this again?
No,
It's not even arguable, Dave. It's not even arguable.
But
It's not even arguable.
I think you're like.
I've never thought,
into
I
it.
don't like this singer because her voice is more feminine.
Neither do I. But that doesn't mean you're drawn to something else.
You just said you're a guy. You like listening to guys sing to you. You don't want to.
That's what I grew up listening to. Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a different perspective. Like Bruce Springsteen singing about his dad. Bob Seger singing about his dad. Dylan singing about his. Like, to me, that's different growing up for me than Tina Turner or Cyndi Lauper singing. It just hits me in a different place.
We grew up with NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys. So we didn't have real men.
There's something to that.
We didn't have men's men.
There's something to that. But like, Cyndi Lauper's great. Madonna is great. Like, some of her songs are great, but I never was a big fan of her music. I just wasn't. But by the way, I wasn't that huge a fan of, whoever, The Who. So, I don't know.
Be great if this is what got you canceled.
I'll be fine with that. Bring it on. I'm ready. By the way, it doesn't mean I'm right. It doesn't mean I'm right. I'm just saying for me, it's what, I'm sure I'm forgetting a female singer I like.
There's just like a New York Times photo of like you, Al Michaels, and R. Kelly. It's like America's villains.
True.
Sheryl Crow. I think you said you
Sheryl
liked
Crow's
Sheryl
terrific.
Crow. Yeah.
Sinead O'Connor was great.
Yeah.
Is great. I love the great females.
These are more folky ones.
Joni Mitchell is great.
Yep.
Great. Carole King is great. Fantastic.
Well, so the style of music you like, there just aren't a
I
lot
like
of
a guy
women.
in a fucking
Is more
guitar
what it
in a
is.
band and just let it rip.
Yeah, and there aren't a lot of women that do that, so that's why you're more inclined to listen to men.
Never heard you compliment a country
normal.
singer.
What do you mean?
I've never heard you talk about a country music artist.
I'm not a big fan of it.
No.
No.
They sing from the heart. A lot of
Some do,
males
some
with a
don't.
guitar.
Yeah, I mean, like who?
George Strait.
Yeah, he's got a
Alan
wonderful,
Jackson.
wonderful careers. They're not for me.
Okay.
There's a lot of Bruce music that people think sounds country based, and I think a lot of it is, but it's not my thing.
Bruce has too many commitments going on right now, but they'll let us know if anything changes.
Oh, is that true? Yes. I saw it was on the Graham Norton show. Is that one of them?
Yes, I did see that. Interesting. And by the way, bullshit. He never went to that guy's house in St. Louis every day.
By the way, honestly, every day.
Or whatever, every year.
Dave, you're going to step in this one because they've done news stories on this family. Like, he did. That is an absolute fact.
That sounded,
that?
that the way
I've heard the
told
story
that
50
stu-
times. I
that
know the story
sounded
by-
like such bullshit.
So Springsteen went during the River Tour. He was in Missouri, in St. Louis. Good evening, St. Louis.
Okay.
That was a night when men performed. Thank God. You know what I mean?
All right, I understand.
I'm with Alice Shattuck on that. And she said this show's for men only or something
Yes,
like
yes,
that.
Right.
There you go. So he's in St. Louis. They have an off night during the show. So he goes to see, the 19th, he goes to see the Woody Allen movie Stardust Memories. Woody Allen, terrific artist. Mike's a fan of his.
He's a good artist.
So he goes by himself, and there's a fan there of his. And this is when the River, he's pre-born USA, but the River was number one out. Like, Springsteen was massive already at this point. And the guy recognized him. He says, hey, do you want to watch the movie with me and my girlfriend? I think it was. And Bruce was like, yeah. So they watch the movie together. And the movie is about Woody Allen really doesn't like his fans. It's like a kind of an angry movie, although I kind of liked it. The show ends, and the fan says to Bruce basically, "Is this how you feel about us?" And Springsteen's like, "Not really." And the guy's like, "Do you want to come back to my house and have dinner with me and my family?" And Springsteen's like, "Sure." He went back and had dinner with the family. Fact, I mean, they've done
and he's
news.
kept in touch with them. through
Yeah,
the
over
years?
isn't St. Louis every 4 or 5 years doing a tour, and they'd always catch up with them. That to me is like Springsteen's like a sort of famously a good guy.
But is he doing that for the story?
No, they didn't. No, they some news station. They wrote about Rolling Stones. They did a Rolling Stone profile where he told the story. So then they reached out, and then every 4 or 5 years they would do like a local news story, and the family when Springsteen would come, and they would talk about it, and that was it.
Interesting.
Well,
And
like
you
it's-
say it didn't happen?
Well, now if he's told it numerous times, but the way he told
So
it
it
on
was
that
in Rolling
Graham-
Stone in 1980.
Yeah.
I mean, this is an old.
The way he told it, like if you heard it for
Maybe
the first
84
time,
Rolling Stone.
if you heard it for the first time on that is Graham Norton? What's the guy's
Yeah,
name? It sounded like bullshit.
Why? But
Just the way he told the story, it sounded like a lie. It just sounded.
I
like,
didn't think so.
I thought it did.
No, it's a great story. It's
Start
a great,
digging on
it's
this.
a wonderful
Good for him.
story. Yeah, he's a
I
great
don't think his
guy.
family even exists.
There's a story on it. Look it up.
I don't buy it.
I forget that. I believe the family's of a Polish derivation. I think is their last name, if I remember correctly. So, but it's a wonderful story, and Bruce is a great guy, and I'm looking forward to having him on. You said he's a lock, so
His luck.
He's got other commitments right now, but he's going to get back to you.
He's on Jimmy Fallon all week.
That's his commitment.
He's on Jimmy Fallon like 3 days this week, and then he skips a week, and then he's on like 1 day of the week. I don't know. It's a weird schedule.
Sell 2 fucking records going on that thing, but whatever. Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him. What else?
Did you see, by the way, did you see Mike Pereira like fucking doing the whole cunnilingus sign today on TV?
I didn't
see that?
I was not watching a lot of football.
You didn't see
Dave,
this?
as you know. No.
All of a sudden he like did the thing with his tongue and then like skimped off the TV.
The referee?
Yeah, he was on Fox. And he
Really?
was like,
I was watching
What?
Red Zone.
yes,
They didn't show
there was a
it.
video going around
Guys
about
eating
that.
pussy on television?
I don't know. It was like he's like
Let me see this.
he didn't put his fingers up like that.
I guess I wouldn't have caught it if they did.
But he
show
like
it.
used his tongue like he was giving cunnilingus at somebody. Maybe he was like flirting
Mike
with a girl behind him.
Pereira.
Yeah, just type in and do the video.
Here it is.
pussy licking.
Right? Like
He's just like sticking his tongue out at somebody.
no, he's
Oh, stop.
he's signaling to like
He is
somebody behind the scenes. You don't think so?
No.
Who would he be sticking his tongue out at,
I
though?
don't know. Maybe he's like, maybe he's. I don't know
I
if
got
he's
your back.
married or not. I don't know. I don't know his deal.
No, I'm defending you. I'm saying, why would he just stick his tongue out?
Oh,
I think
right.
he's,
Yeah,
I think
it
he's
was
just being
right.
like a fucking weirdo.
That was a
Somebody's
sexual
giving him
move.
shit or
That's a
something.
sexual move.
I don't
He
know.
can try to spin it whatever way he wants.
I
That's a
don't
sexual
think.
move.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
He's an old guy. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't think so. No, I got Mike Purse. I've always been a fan of his. I don't know if
that
he
right?
is. No, I don't know who he is. I mean, I know who he is, but yeah. Huh.
You want to hear a Tim and Canton prank call?
Sure. Why not?
Tim and Canton, you've got a story here. Tell me your Nicholas Aliverdi other question or story.
What show is
Can
this?
you
I'm sorry?
touch on?
This is actually on WPRO. So I don't know. I don't think it's a
Oh.
Tommy Quinlan host, but it's WPRO.
Okay.
How he got caught, that isn't really clear, and I'll hang up and listen. But before I go, can I give a shout-out to him today?
Oh, my God, Tim, of course, please.
Is a former Marine. As you know, Marines are always Marines. So Steve in Providence, I hope he has a happy Veterans Day. Unfortunately, he's at home. He's, sorry, I'm getting a little choked up. He's in hospice, so things aren't looking great, but I know his spirits are high. Fortunately, he's battling something that people don't really get anymore, which is AIDS. But just know that it's out there.
Wait a minute. People don't
Be
get it.
careful, and I just wish him the best. So thank you, Dan.
Careful.
Thank you
Is
so
that what
much,
you said?
Tim and Steve in Providence. We're thinking of you and your family. Thank you for your service. I know hospice is a rough, a rough situation. And
He's right. Hold on. I've been. He's right about that. It is a rough situation.
It is
Yeah.
rough. It is rough.
But you know what? Be careful with that.
not a lot of
Don't drop it. Don't drop it. Be careful. Be careful with that.
I like the idea that AIDS has been eradicated, except for one man. They can't cure it.
He's got to be careful. He's got to be careful. Jesus Christ. Is that true?
I've heard rumors about that
That
for
would
a
be
while,
great.
so it seems like he's confirming.
Fingers
it for us.
crossed.
Yeah.
Please, God, fingers crossed. Well, that's a nice call, I suppose, on Veterans Day, I guess. There's something else. So, all right. So we're here tonight. I think we're back Wednesday, Mike. I think.
All right.
And then tomorrow night I'm taping trivia.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah.
That's two fairly back to back.
Is
You
that in the
usually don't
live
play
show?
that quickly. Turnaround time.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm not really sure why either. I don't know, but it's against, like I said, against Stu Feiner,
Nate was on
Nate,
that team,
and
right?
somebody else I don't know. I think,
Ilya.
right?
Yep.
It's a
Yeah.
battle.
Yeah. So I don't know. Jeff's all, he's got this stuff lined up, and then we're in. Well, it's already sold out. But 2 weeks from Tuesday, we should probably know that date. 2 weeks from Tuesday,
Yes, the 29th.
29th, and our live show is good to go.
Yeah,
You
they're
have
all
any
set.
idea what time
Yeah.
it's gonna
I'm
start?
going to try to get there this week. No, you can start it whenever you want. They're open to anything.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
You trying to get there this weekend? What?
Just to check out the scene, but it really doesn't matter. You can do it wherever you want.
All right, let me just kind of walk through your checking out the scene of a bar when you.
So I like look around, and
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, is there enough space there to put a desk?
Okay.
A desk type size, like
Well,
a
then we
table,
need this,
small
obviously.
table. Yeah,
Yeah,
a small
yeah.
6-foot table or something like that.
Okay.
And then like, could people congregate around that?
Oh, we don't want that.
Well, a little bit.
No, we don't want that.
Well, not like
are
around
they
you in
gonna
a
be?
circle,
Huh?
but like you'll be
Somewhere
up against
else. I would hope, like a different bar.
Oh, I thought people going specifically.
Yeah, but they don't have to go. If they want to go somewhere else, it's fine by me. It doesn't matter to me. I'm there. I got a trivia that night. No, we'll be there. We take pictures. There'll be a bunch of Barstool personalities there as well. K. Marco will be there. I mean,
Wow.
it's a great spot. We can handle his book.
That's true. I forgot about that book.
How could you forget about that book?
They probably
sorry,
stole some
yeah.
of his recipes, I bet.
I would think so, or somebody else's recipes, not just his recipes. If you want to know how Mincy makes a rumple mince or something, that's where you go. Yeah.
You guys have Manhattans here? You're welcome.
Oh, you were gonna confirm that Rico hit a half-court shot.
Well, I don't want to give anything away, but I did see a longer video. This is Rico's, not his first attempt at the shot.
Oh.
Yeah, he tried.
I did see him miss a couple. Yeah, I saw that.
I saw Portnoy, who looks pathetic shooting a basketball. Oh my God!
Why was he attempting a 3-pointer? Like, why was that even?
He
on his
can't.
mind?
I mean,
trying to redeem himself.
This is not a challenge. If I play Portnoy 1-on-1 to 11, he would not. I'd beat him 11-0. Like, and I'm old. I suck.
Really? And you would, if he accepts, you would take him up on that?
Absolutely, sure. But he got the ball first. He's. And I'm 1,000 years old. Like, it wouldn't even be a contest.
No, it did not look pretty. And he'll blame it on the shoulder, but to be honest with you, everything.
The form was not good.
Yeah, everything.
The whole thing was not good. I think his dad could beat him at this point. I'm dead serious. Yeah, I would too. Jesus, but yeah. So I mean, it seemed like I guess they were pleased with how it went.
Yeah,
right?
it seemed pretty good. And they had the coaches were mic'd up, so that was pretty funny.
I saw some of that, the gambling aspect of it, which is good. People, people are not watching that game like outside the Barstool for any reason. Correct. I mean, unless you're super fans of that team, right? So
it looked good and everything.
I thought it looked pretty good.
Definitely, yeah. It looked like it was professional.
Easy to watch too. I have to say, like I clicked. I mean, I didn't watch too much of it, but the Barstool TV thing, and it was good.
As a Penn stockholder, I like that.
That's true. Yeah, I don't know if I need that guy doing the play-by-play. Really, like you just, you just have those two guys fuck around.
I have nothing against him, but just as a setup, I almost think it would be cooler if they did it without a regular.
I think they
play-by-play
should. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure that's Dan to some extent, probably, right?
I'm sure Jake probably bullshits with them more than
I'm sure
Dave O'Brien would or something.
He's a good kid and everything, I think. But
there's also the concept of this was a real thing that they didn't want to just go in and say like,
Dave, this thing was how fucking real. Jersey Jerry was fucking doing the friggin'
no, but it's a real broadcast.
Yeah, it's a real.
Okay. Your color commentators are Dave Portnoy and Dan Katz.
Well, that's the point though. They're changing how that would be done.
So then why have a play-by-play guy at all?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah.
But Dave's disagreeing.
I'm thinking like when you're going to the colleges and you're pitching this.
Dave, when you're pitching, so you pitch everything else to them, and they're like, you know what, this fucking thing is too crazy. We can't do it. But hold on one second. Jake Marsh is doing the play-by-play. Oh, they are. Oh, good.
Pitching everything else. The only thing weird was Dave, Big Cat, and then I guess the sideline reporter making jokes. Right? Yeah. It was streamed.
Well, yeah. I mean, you have Dan Katz sing the national anthem. You have all the goofy, stupid shit like Jersey Jerry and all. Yeah. So like, nothing in Jake. But I'm watching. And I'm like, it actually feels, and I get maybe that's kind of part of the joke. Maybe to have a traditional play-by-play guy do it. Like they kind of make it, but it didn't. That didn't really land for me. Nothing against him.
No, I agree with you guys on the concept. I just think just to appease the colleges, maybe that's a little something you do just in case.
Again, this is what I just said. So the University of Akron be like, we're going to let Barstool do everything else. But yeah, good. Jake Marsh.
We have a real
the only thing I can think of is maybe Dave and Dan.
Is he really though? I mean,
yeah, he's called games for like ESPN and stuff.
Yeah, but like ESPN like 10 or something.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Nothing against him. I hope he becomes the next friggin' whatever. I'm rooting for him. Hope he does great, but that's not going to be enough for them. Like if they said, hey, to me it'd be funnier if they had like Al Michaels doing it.
Right. Well, sure. Yeah.
That would be great. Yeah. Like pay him like $5 million.
The only thing I can think though is if I've ever turned on like the Manning cast, it doesn't feel like you're, particularly to me, it doesn't feel like you're watching a game at all. You know what I mean? Like
I actually think it's better though.
Possibly, but I'm just saying maybe that's why they want to keep it with a guy like Jake.
They just like him.
Feels like a game.
We're overthinking. We spend more time on this than they ever did. They just like him.
You think the Manning cast is a better game watching experience than a play-by-play guy and a color analyst?
Bucket Aikman.
Then some.
Is that what you were saying?
Some. Then some. No, then some for sure. Like yeah.
I don't know about like adding in all the guests and shit like that.
No, I would get rid of that.
Yeah.
They make a mistake. Well, it depends. I think they should. There are some guests who are like if they said they're going to have Charles Barkley on. Great.
Oh, sure, yeah.
But if they say they're going to have
rare.
Barack Obama on or Tom Brady on, then for me it's kind of like, I'm all set. Like, or John Hamm or somebody promoting a movie. Right. I know that's why they have to do it. But, like, would I be surprised if Bruce Springsteen is on there next week? No.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Like, there's people just promoting stuff. It's become a landing spot, and I get it. But there's some medium for that they still haven't quite cracked. But I think it's interesting.
Yeah.
They should do stuff like Whitney and I should do it for Rough and Rowdy, I think.
I think that'd be a great idea.
Yeah, I agree. I think it makes all the sense in the world. I don't know why it hasn't happened yet.
It does make sense.
But it seems like obviously you can have a bowl game this year, unless your guy knows something I don't.
I don't know.
We heard from him, Dave.
We have not heard from him yet, unfortunately.
Fucking coward.
Checked as well.
Fucking coward.
I tried to give him a huge platform.
Maybe it's just a Blind Mike. Maybe it's Blind Mike. Go to blindmike.net. Is what this guy's thinking. Like everybody should.
That's right. Maybe he's thinking I really feel that as reading the message, I felt like he thought I was the only guy. That
Absolutely. I
was a vessel to Dave Portnoy. Yeah.
Yes. Who else?
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
You know what's probably on par with like kind of what Steve was saying.
One second. I want to promote Mike for a second because you got to show up tomorrow morning as we're taping it now, same time as this. So pause this. Unsubscribe. I would say go to blindmike.net. Subscribe there.
Thank you. Yes.
Don't you think, Dave?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Subscribe.
No
Join the
question.
Patreon.
Fantastic product.
Free podcast.
What do we have up there tomorrow?
Tomorrow we had to break down two maniacs. That guy on Craig's podcast that I told you about, who said I was keeping him off for political reasons.
Okay.
And Richard Ojeda, who was as a state senator
taking over your life.
Shaming. he made a video. Someone sent me a video where he is some citizen of West Virginia when he was state senator. Made a video of Ojeda speeding.
Okay.
He's like, this is what your tax dollars pay for. This guy's speeding around. And Ojeda not only called the man's employer to get him fired, but made a video shaming him and tweeted it out to his 100,000 followers.
Good for him. Good for him. I like it.
He's a gem.
I like it. There you go. Blind Mike. Good. Yeah, good.
Patrice O'Neill, Elephant in the Room, Why You Laughing?
And what's the next one you're
Thursday.
working on? Do you know?
Gallagher.
Oh,
I was left no choice.
That's what I was just going to say.
You're not going to pretend like he was a good comedian, are you? Like he died. It's okay. I saw somebody tweet this.
I pulled a lot of clips today, and I'm going to tell you I have no choice but to be brutally honest. The man didn't leave us much choice.
Look, I saw somebody tweet this weekend. Like, it's okay to say that he might have been a wonderful guy, but like, well, that's true too. Well, that's true too. But right, exactly. I just mean in general.
Yeah.
Like, you can not think he's a good comedian on Thursday. He can die Friday, and you can still think that on Saturday. Doesn't mean you have to kick his ass like Mike's going to on Thursday. Poor
You're
guy's
damn
not
right.
dead yet, but
Was he that big?
I was a Gallagher 2 fan
huge.
myself.
Yeah.
Oh,
he was huge.
Enormous comedian.
I just remember him from like sitcom apperances. That's all.
Really? Yeah. No, I mean, he would bang out these places and fucking smash these watermelons, and people loved it. They fucking
But
loved it.
he like wanted to be Carlin.
Correct.
Like he thought he was Carlin.
Yes.
And he would really talk down to, like, I have a clip of him talking down to Letterman like he's a fucking asshole.
Oh,
basically.
yes, I remember that. Yeah. He lived, he probably made a fortune though.
I don't know. There were rumors that he was broke, but like
Doesn't
he
mean
toured.
he might have made a fortune.
He did like 200 dates a year or something.
he was always
So he
working.
must have been making some money.
I heard Leno the other day. He was on somewhere. He said he's doing 210 dates this year.
That's
possible?
It's
Yeah.
a weird obsession with comedians where they do like even the amount of like if they live in New York more than LA, like spots every night, like 10 spots a night or whatever. So you don't need to do it that much. I can't imagine.
Solo's doing that dumb whatever. You bet your luck, whatever it is. Is that what it is? Or no?
Yeah.
So he probably tapes like a month and 2 days or something.
Oh
Probably,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then just goes and like he's probably in some casino in Missouri tomorrow. Like he's made $400 million, whatever the fuck he's made.
I've never seen him. I don't think I've ever seen like Jay Leno's at the Wilbur or anything.
It's true.
Yeah,
He's
he
not-
was at
he was
the
here.
not the
He was in Lowell, I think,
Was
wasn't
it
he?
Lowell or was
Yeah, I
it-
think he was.
Yeah, I don't think it was the Medford one. I reached out.
I think he's been there. Well, you should have talked to our guy.
I did.
Who?
Well, what do you mean? The guy that I went through for the venue?
No. Oh my God, I'm blanking on his name. Like the old producer, the guy who was before caller. The guy who left me the message on July 3rd. Fourth, right?
Mark Moroso?
Yeah, he said he was claiming he was
That's
friends,
true, they're
friends
buddies.
with somebody who knew Leno. No. He wasn't buddies with Leno. He knew somebody who knew Leno.
I may or may not have reached out to Mark Moroso recently.
I'm sure you did. Jesus. It'll be a long
imagine.
Friday.
Oh,
God. But I also wonder what somebody like
That
Leno
would've
says
been
he's
fun.
doing 210 dates. Is it really he's doing just like 110? He makes it seem like he's always working.
no. I mean, based on his reputation, I would say no.
Denver next week. He's in Sparks, Nevada after that.
It's a lot.
Englewood, New Jersey, New Buffalo, Michigan. Seinfeld's doing $1 million. These guys never stop.
Who is seeing like obviously Seinfeld has a fan base, but like who's I need to see Jay Leno's stand up.
Like Seinfeld's doing 2 shows in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, the same night, Friday, December 9th. 2 shows. Next night he's in Atlantic City. He's at the Beacon. So he's almost looks like he has a residency at the Beacon. Yeah, it looks like he's doing 1 million shows at the Beacon, but he's in Stockton, California. Then he's in D.C. for 4 shows. And I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Book Seinfeld, would you?
Lock.
You think so? Mm-hmm. Well, good. Look forward to it.
It's an easy
But
one.
you either get guys like that, or you get guys like Steve Martin who just don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, which I respect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think these guys didn't Martin try and make like a he and Martin Short do like a
They did like
they do a show together on tour,
2-man show kind
right?
of thing. Yeah, but
Which, I don't know. I mean, it might be okay, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. I watched Alba watches the
it was
show
on
that they're on.
Oh, yeah, the Selena Gomez one?
Yeah, so I've watched it like peripherally, and it doesn't seem terrible.
Season 1 was good.
Yeah.
Season 2, I made it through halfway through the first episode. I bailed on it. Fucking bailed on it.
Kathy Cullinane just went to her first comedy show ever the other night.
Wait, who'd she see?
Last weekend. It was part of the birthday gift we got.
Let me think. Who would she go see?
No, this was just.
Oh, it's not a Target.
Part of
Like,
the birthday gift. Who got?
Yeah, it's one of those like mom
sister.
ones. It was like a mom fest.
Oh, okay.
It's called
Mom
like
fest.
My Name Is Not Mom is what it was
Do we
called.
have any jokes?
And it was I guess like 3 comedians that are moms that like come together and do a tour. I don't know. I think
Okay.
they
That
do
sounds
the regular things like
Don't be so
one-on-one.
sexist, man.
I don't know.
I have the same thought about comedians that you do.
Sounds
singers.
awful, but my mom said it was electric. She
What's
said,
it called? Let me see if there's any YouTube.
My Name Is Not Mom.
My name is not Mom.
So obviously, I'm sure.
Tour videos. Okay.
Uh-oh.
I thought the show was fucking great.
Oh, great.
Do we have any jokes here? I'm trying to see. I mean, there's just like interviews about this.
Oh, is that what they do?
No,
They're
I'm
big.
saying-
They're really big on Facebook. So that's where she sees them. Is like,
That's probably a great spot for them, right? Honestly.
yeah.
My Name Is Not Mom comedy show. My Name Is Not Mom tour. All right, so I'm gonna send you. This is like the kind of stuff they're gonna, like the promotional video. Let's see what
they got.
Let's see what Kathy's laughing. She had a good time.
She had a great time.
Is she the kind of
She
person
embarrassed
like?
the family a little bit. She was laughing so much, guys.
It's funny how it works.
One of the ladies was walking around the auditorium and taking pictures before the show.
Yeah.
And Kathy didn't know that, so she got starstruck, is what they all told me. And she
Who's they?
yelled at the top of her lungs.
Who went?
What'd she yell?
My wife, my 2 sisters. She's like, oh my God. Like, I don't know what their name is, but let's say Sarah was walking around and all of a sudden she caught Sarah on the corner of her eye and she went apeshit.
When somebody told you this story, did you say, why are you wasting my fucking time with this stupid story or no?
Oh, I was
No?
excited.
Okay.
I'm always excited when my mom has a good time.
Did she have a
That's a
couple? Did she
weird-
imbibe
that's gonna
during
be
the show?
clipped.
What'd you say there, Mike?
They're gonna have fun with that clip.
That's too bad.
Why could you say that, Mike?
Are you ready? I'm so ready to get out of here.
I'm in my car already.
We aren't doing the show for a few weeks. You need to get out of your car.
Hold on.
When will we be ready to tell
Hold on.
people?
Sounds
They should
terrific.
probably use a script, I think, right? I mean, this is pretty natural conversation. Mike's so sexist for female comedians. Some terrific ones. Some of my favorite comedians. All 10 of my favorite comedians are female.
Is that right?
Yes.
Name them.
Judy Tenuta.
Okay.
She's my favorite. She just passed away, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. No, I don't think that's right. Sandra Bernhard, obviously, second.
Sure.
Amy Schumer, you know I'm a big fan
Okay. Yeah.
of. Paula Poundstone.
All right.
Joan Rivers, very funny.
She's 5th on this list.
Phyllis Diller, I loved for years and saw many shows
Okay,
of hers.
all right.
I think I saw her 30 times in concert.
All right.
How many is that? Is that 9?
I think that was 6.
I think it was 6.
Yeah.
Whoopi Goldberg, always funny. Still funny. Actually, funnier than she's ever. Joy Behar, both. When they do a live show together, I'm always there.
Okay.
Oh my God, I love. I'm blanking on her name, but I love her very much. She was in that. She's terrific. Susie Essman.
Oh, okay. All right.
And my 10th favorite female comedian.
Yes.
I mean, Lena Dunham for sure. Yeah, I love her
There are
style.
a few of these I don't know if I'm even
I love the
counting.
joke about putting the pebbles in her sister's privates. It's one of my favorite
All right.
jokes.
Interesting.
Let's get back to the moms, though.
I say we tell them now. Should I be heading north or south?
I think we can tell them now.
Nope. If we tell
what
them
am I
we're gonna be
listening
doing a
to?
live show
They do
together,
this on stage?
They must be
They're
promoting
announcing their live show together. What are you, fucking
But they're
stupid?
they're stand-ups.
This
though,
comedian's this comedy's way above your head. This is
that's why I'm asking. I ask questions.
Mike needs like the whoa, or
You're
whatever.
right, yeah, the simple
or
stuff.
Watermelon in his fucking head. Go ahead.
They're gonna flip out.
Can you do me a favor? Since BlindMike.net has started,
Yes.
I have made no requests.
That's
for
true.
that. I've never asked to be on.
Correct.
I've never been asked to be on, much to my chagrin. Why don't you guys do a Why You're Laughing episode about this group?
We could absolutely.
Would you like to hear that, Dave?
With Kathy
With
Cullinane?
Kathy Cullinane as a guest.
She would absolutely
Could I
do
book her?
that.
Would you do that, Mike?
Yeah, sure.
Why not, right?
I don't see
Let
why
me hear
not.
some more of these ladies.
Tell them that they can submit videos for our show at mynameisnotmom.com.
Hold on. Why are they
without
saying this to
telling
each
them
other
that they're-
conversationally in their cars?
My big worry is there's not going to be enough information to fill 60 minutes.
Whose idea was it for this show for Kathy?
I think my sister Laurie knew she liked them. So then they all went together at dinner.
So they're
before.
basically like, honestly, like sort of the Fitzy for moms.
Oh, yes.
That's how
Like,
it feels.
definitely.
And it's the same ladies. It's not a rotating group, just whoever they
So
can
I think
get.
these
Are
three
Fitzy
ladies.
and his buddy, did they get into a zappy Mac Jones thing or no?
Oh, they must have.
I'm
That's
sure they
shame
did
on us.
something
Yeah.
stupid, yeah.
What do you mean something? All right, go ahead. What were you saying?
Something
So
grand.
they went out to eat before?
Went out to eat before.
Where was the show? Canton High?
What's the Emerson Theater?
Oh, Emerson Theater. Okay. I mean, who the fuck is going to see this show?
It was sold out. It was sold out.
That's great. Good for them,
Yeah.
honestly. I mean,
Yeah.
I did a show at
Yeah.
a fucking restaurant with 30 people in Mississippi, so who the hell am I to say?
Look
Yeah.
at- everything is just bitching about your kids. So it's actually kind of right up my alley. Kids are filthy liars is one of the videos I'm seeing.
Kathy must have loved it.
Really? That's your thing. Let me hear it.
Oh, hold on. It's muted.
It'll suck if they're funny, by the way. But you
No
know what?
way it's funny.
They're crushing.
I feel safe.
You know what they don't tell you when you read What to Expect When You're Expecting? That eventually your children are going to grow up and they're just going to be filthy, filthy, filthy liars. Just straight up liars, lying to your face, lying into your eyes while you are locked eyes with them. They're just going to be lying to you. If their lips are moving, they're lying.
This is a fucking
Okay.
Like,
I said
you keep even making it's a terrible joke.
This feels awfully specific. like
it's
she's
a lot-
angry at
yeah.
one individual.
Like, have some fun with it there. Jesus. And Kathy just laughing
Kathy's
away.
just eating it up.
Oh
Do
my
you think
God.
Kathy yelled out anything like, "Oh, what about when they leave your grandkids?
Right. Yeah, make pancakes or something like that.
They don't know when your birthday is."
She's throwing those panties on stage or what? She seemed very into this.
She
no?
did say they swore too much, which she's not a fan.
she's not a fan of the four-letter words.
was not
You-
a
but
fan
you
of that.
use all the time. You use
Yeah,
in
she doesn't like
business.
that.
Use for in
That's gotta be-
interview.
that's
one.
She
probably
doesn't
why.
like that. I
He's
use it
re-
at breakfast.
he's
I use it
rebelling.
at breakfast
Oh,
in the
bad
morning.
boy. You do?
Yeah.
Oh, Dave, your mom doesn't want you to do it.
Pass
You
the
do it.
fucking syrup. you cunt.
I'm better now. I've been working. on it.
Like what? What do you say in front of your kids?
No, not too often in front of my kids. Are usually playing somewhere else, and we're gossiping.
Make with the bacon, bitch.
Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What scenario would that
I can't not say fuck for some reason. Like I just
Why?
say
I do.
fuck.
I do it here, but you,
I know. I'm trying really hard.
okay.
I don't think I say it at. Well, I don't know. We just start talking about like
fucking
family
toast,
shit.
mom. What
I'm
the
like,
fuck?
She's fucking crazy.
Burnt, twat.
Like,
Get the fuck out of here.
Why would she fucking say that to you, mom? Like I say stuff like that.
What does she say then?
Why would that
She
coos
doesn't
say
call.
that?
She doesn't call me out in that spot for some reason. I don't know why.
This is who's at the table at this point.
Me, her, Big Jack, sometimes my wife.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, none of the other kids are around.
No,
Conan
they don't
kids.
come that.
They don't want any part of that. No. So but they have a good time. They went to eat before?
Yep.
Okay. Kathy had a few drinks that night.
She did not.
I find that
She doesn't drink whatsoever.
It's hard to believe.
seems just not possible.
Comedy show, you're letting loose, having fun.
The other ladies did, but she didn't.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Where'd they go to eat before?
Italian restaurant, Maggiano's.
Oh, wow. Over by in Boston, you mean?
It's a chain restaurant, isn't it?
That's not bad, though.
Yeah. Oh, it's not.
No, that's not bad. They could, the one by
Had it a long
in the
time
city?
ago. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's a nice night. Good for them.
Good night for Kathy. Good night out.
Good for her. Good. Happy birthday, Kathy. There you go. Glad you enjoyed that. But you know what? That's okay. Like, my mom and dad loved the main comedian, Bob Marley. You know him?
I hear.
Oh, God. They
I
love-
hear
love
like
him.
legend about him. He's like a legendary main guy.
Dreadful.
I assume so.
Oh, my
yeah.
dad. Oh, my God.
He's always around. He's playing like the Comedy Connection in Providence, and
He
plays
would
in
never.
Boston.
He would never do this ever. But he'd be like, you know, Kirk, you should have on your show is Bob Marley. Have enough about me. And I'd be like, Dad, I just don't. You know, I don't see it. He's like, oh, your mom and I and Ben
don't
and
get
Sue, we went. We had a great time. They had, like lobsters on their heads or some fucking thing. And I'm like, what is going on? It's one of those things. She's like, you know what we do? You know, we go you go on the boat on the cruise and they do the show on the boat.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'm like, oh wow,
Okay.
That makes everything much funnier. Like you're
Yeah.
on water.
It's weird what even I've heard like comedians say like, oh, he's the greatest.
I'm sure he's, it's just not for me. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, he's fucking hugely successful.
Yeah.
So I mean, but like, how many Bob Marley jokes do you think he makes?
Oh, I think it's more from what I've heard. It's more Maine.
Yeah.
Like Steve would be like,
Oh,
that.
he's like,
That's true.
What's his face? What's it?
Bert and I.
Bert and I.
I think it's
But by the
more
way, he may be
Maine humor.
hilarious. So I don't even know. But like, if my mom and dad went to see it, it's a natural rebellion. Like your kid is unlikely you're gonna like it as well. I would
Yeah,
think.
but based on your personality and the little I know of his comedy, I wouldn't think you would like it.
But also, he doesn't really tour nationally, right? He's a.
I think he's a
New England.
hyper
based
He does-
focused
I think he does a
northeast.
little bit.
Yeah.
Oh really? Let me see. I feel like a picture of him is like.
I think he's around here a lot.
I think it's like a wacky picture. The picture I saw too, and that always makes me nervous.
I think he plays like arenas in Maine.
Oh, he's huge in Maine. But he's only 55. Like, he's been on late night. He's been on Letterman and Conan and stuff.
Yeah.
So does that mean, like, this is his picture, Dave?
Oh, right. Yep.
He's got like the hat on backwards and like, what the, like that goofy, like, you know. Yeah, Rochester, New Hampshire tonight. Bridgeport, New Brunswick, New Jersey, D.C., Pennsylvania, Maine. Yes, it's mostly Northeast. Maybe we'll go see him.
I only know of him because, like, back in the day, Opie and Anthony made fun of him. And they were like, they heard him on some radio show, and they're like, this guy's a fucking hack. And every comedian they brought up his name to, they were like,
So
he's a great guy. Well, hilarious.
He's in Rochester, New Hampshire.
So I don't know.
Tonight, right? 13th?
Yes.
Let me see. Oh, no. I'm just seeing how he sells. I mean, he's got 1 million shows coming, Mike. He must be killing it.
Yeah. I think he
Good
does
for
very
him.
well. Yeah.
Fucking good for him. So good for I don't want to book him, though, Dave. Don't book him.
Okay.
It
would have been a walk.
Delete
but,
that booking, please, if you would.
Okay.
What else is going on?
Nothing overly exciting.
No?
I did find somebody, I think a listener sent us, we have a new golf ball guy, by the way. Golf balls hitting a guy's house in Rhode Island somewhere.
Really?
Yes.
Just as we predicted. People
Unfortunately,
saw that payday.
Unfortunately, he took a $19,000 payout years ago, but now all of a sudden, because of the $5 million one in Massachusetts,
flashbacks?
it's coming back to him a little
I can
bit.
see that happening.
Yeah,
I would too. Fuck if I was getting fired. I mean, why not, right? Take a shot.
Yeah,
at
as
it.
it rains golf balls on your house.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. Jesus. All right. Yeah. Anything else?
Nothing exciting.
We'll take a few calls. People want to talk on Sunday night. Who knows? Talk about BetterHelp in a moment. I'll talk about BetterHelp now while you get ready there, Dave. The show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Get moving right now. Go to BetterHelp.com for online therapy. Whether or not you're in therapy right now, this option is now available. If you're in therapy and you want to maybe look somewhere else, go to BetterHelp. It's not traditional, but that doesn't mean, I think it's a good thing. You fill a brief questionnaire when you go to BetterHelp.com/Kirk10, BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. Get matched with a therapist. If things aren't clicking, you can easily switch to a new therapist anytime. Couldn't be simpler. The world's largest therapy service. They've matched 3 million people with professionally licensed and vetted therapists available 100% online, plus it's affordable. And also, I know for me, there's also time restrictions with traditional therapy. I understand they're a little more online now, but still, a lot of them are, hard in at 9, hard out at 5. Here it can be weekends. It can be at night if you've been working all day. It can be if you're early in the morning, you'd rather get going, like David Allen Boucher used to say for your early morning joggers out there right now. Here's the One You Love by Glenn Frey. You can go that way as well. What are you shaking your head at, Dave?
Oh, sorry.
What are you shaking your head at?
I'm just angry about something.
About what?
I tagged the wrong blind Mike in our tweet.
Oh, no.
I'm just mad at Elon's Twitter. That's all.
What'd you tag?
That's your fault. Don't blame Elon.
2 underscores. And I
Don't
knew it
blame
looked
Elon
weird.
for that.
I knew it looked weird.
Don't blame Elon.
Yeah,
for
but
that.
it's, I don't know. That has never popped up before. So keep going. Sorry.
BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. BETT. Follow that guy, please. Unfollow blind Mike. Follow that guy. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. BETTERHELP.com/Kirk10 for great online therapy. And again, I cannot stress enough. We hear from people all the time. They've been using it or looking for somewhere to go. We always point them in this direction. And the feedback we've had is great. And if it wasn't, we would not be doing it. That I can promise you, because I take this more seriously than anything else, mental health, than supermarkets, I suppose. But yeah, I would say both of those. Yeah. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. BETTERHELP.com/Kirk10. What did you tag? Oh, for the calls?
Yeah, that 2 underscores came up.
Did you leave the guy up or no? Did you delete
I had
it?
to. I would have had to delete it.
Yeah,
it was already up for that one. Yeah.
Patch him in and I'll get out of here.
Let me see this guy. 29 followers.
That has never popped
They're
up.
getting
before.
fake news.
That has never popped up.
That's the world we live in. Thanks a lot, Elon.
Thanks.
Guys have tweeted since 2020. Yeah.
He's going to make a resurgence now.
Let's get this guy more followers than Mike has. No. Please follow Blind Mike as well.
Thank you. I have a question.
Yeah, all right.
From your program the other day.
My program the other day.
Did Dave spend the weekend finding out if any of his grandparents served in the military?
I know that my mother's father.
Imagine if Dave was like, yeah, my grandfather died. And like, I never really thought about it.
You never once questioned my relationship with my grandfather. You
You're
were
irrelevant.
like, how is that irrelevant? What if I hadn't seen him? And
Totally,
what if he passed away when I was really young?
Yeah, that's irrelevant.
Dave, on this one, you got killed and you deserve to get killed. It just shows you to be a vacant person.
Unless you don't know who he is. Like if your mom doesn't know her
Not
father.
my dad. I don't know who my dad's. I don't know my dad's father is. Never met him. Don't know anything about him.
But you know who he is.
Oh yeah, but never.
I'm saying if your dad didn't know
who he is.
Talk about him, but we don't talk.
You
about
know why I
him.
don't know, Mike? My dad dad's dad. I don't fucking know the guy.
I know.
I don't know him. What an asshole. Never walked up, never introduced him to me.
So you did find out that he was in the military.
Mike, do you know Lou Gehrig? Did you ever meet him?
I don't.
Oh, there you go.
I don't know anything about him either.
No, neither do I.
There's no way to find out.
No. Guy never served in the military. Even when he was older, he didn't do it. He retired from baseball.
Whatever happened to him?
What's
He served, and I'm proud of him. That's all.
Who
That's
did?
all I need to know.
Your dad's dad.
My mother's dad. Yes.
Where did he serve?
That's a great question.
Thank you. Thank you. Felt like it was worth
I'll
asking.
get back to you in 3 days.
You understand, why most people would know that? Or I'm just curious why you wouldn't think that's interesting.
We just never talked about it, so that's all. And then I didn't really see him
but you would
for
ask
a significant portion of my life.
But you would ask your mom that.
It would not even ask. It would just come up.
Yeah, but you could. But like as a kid, you might ask. Hey, you might,
When I was
I was thinking first grade, you may have a project in school or something, and you may then go to your mom or dad. That could happen.
Right.
Well, it didn't. So the only argument.
Did your grandfather serve, Mike?
One did, one did not.
Okay.
The only
One out of two.
That's right.
Like your grandma's breasts.
Oh, all right. It's accurate, I suppose.
Is that too much? From tears to laughter, Mike. That's how we do it. That's how we do it.
Comedy plus time.
I was all excited.
Tragedy,
I was all excited when I realized the numbers worked out well. Of course, we're kidding. Actually, we're not. But Dave, what were you saying?
I was saying my argument would be that he was out of my
World War
life.
II, Mike, or no? Because you're younger than me.
No.
So it'd be Vietnam, Korean War. Uh-oh.
He was in.
He was
in the Air Force.
Do it, Mike.
He was in the Air Force and he was stationed in England.
Seemed like a question.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not too confident.
Could be anything.
I believe it was after. That's what I'm saying. I don't think he was
maybe?
actually in actual war.
How old is he dead or no?
Yes.
Oh, that's
80. Now he'd be 80. He'd be in his 90s, I think.
This would be World War II, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
When I would be
Taylor.
curious, he was out of my life, so we just never really talked about it. What?
He dead.
Dead. Yeah.
But
and I was young, so I'm saying when my curiosity.
But you
would start
understand
to
there are
tell.
people who are interested in their ancestry, even with people.
Oh,
who are
I can
gay.
understand people interested in it. Yeah, sure.
Like what country was he from? Was he born in America?
Nope. Italy.
Italy. So he's Italian.
Yes.
Okay. What's that name?
What's that name?
Yeah.
What do you mean,
It's your mom's side, right?
Yeah.
So what was his last
Oh,
name?
Squillanti.
Squilante.
Wow, that's
Yes.
very Italian.
Kathy Squilante.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Big Jack.
Yes.
Got a feisty Italian woman in his hands. Wow. Okay. Squilante. I like that.
Yes.
We're in Italy. Why am I asking this question?
Yeah, don't ask it. Yeah. I would not retain that information.
Really? You have no interest in that?
No.
I don't know that.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
I wouldn't know
interested in
where. Yeah.
We went to see my dad's dad. They load up, Dave?
They load up.
Hold on for a second. My dad's dad, my pa, we called him. He was from Ireland.
Okay.
He grew up in like real, like crazy poverty, like insane. I remember going to his house when we were little. I could not freaking believe it. Like it was insane, crazy. But yeah, I mean, I get that, I suppose. But I'm interested in that stuff. I don't know. Yes. All right, go ahead. We'll speak to some people. Hello, you're up first this week.
Hello.
Good evening.
First time, short time.
Good evening.
So am I talking to Kirky or Sporty tonight?
You're talking to Kirk Minahan.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I have some familial issues I'd like to work through with you on my hand, not on your part. So I have two sons, 7 and 4. My eldest son likes to poke my middle child a little bit, get him going.
Yeah.
Call him by the wrong name. And my middle child recently got so frustrated with it that he hauled off and hurled a can of Sprite right at his head.
I don't care. Stop listening to the show. I'm sorry. What do I want to say? I don't care. I appreciate the call, though.
I will say you got me on Friday for sure. Or whatever, Thursday, whatever that was.
Yeah. Wow. What a feat.
I'm just saying.
Master.
I found it odd, but I did think something was coming from Barstool.
I was proud of how I came up with that one on the fly, though. That was good, good thinking.
Very good thinking.
Now,
Good practical thinking. Thank you, Dave.
My question to you would be, why not just say, it's delayed. We couldn't figure it out today, so we're in studio. And do that another day.
It's going to be organic. Okay. That feels like you're
forcing it.
Because what's delayed? Like doing a show, like putting up a podcast with Barstool people?
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I know what you're saying, though. I kind of think I thought about that. But
I believed it, but I did keep thinking, this seems awfully early to start that process.
That's how it's the right way to do it.
2 years? What if these people aren't here in 2 years?
It's the right way to do it. I like the idea of doing different genres and seeing what percentage would get the biggest click. from our audience base, like
Right.
a movie one, a sports one, a gambling one, or
Which
wrestling.
would be interesting.
I agree. I'm interested in that stuff. Yeah. All right, load up, Dave.
Load up.
All right, hello.
Hey, Kirk, it's Nicolas Cage.
Oh, wow. Academy Award winner Nicolas Cage.
May I ask you a trivia question?
Yes, sure, of course. Yeah, we always like hearing from you, Dr. Cage.
Thanks, Kirk. Bruce Springsteen's sister Pamela appeared with me in Fast Times at Ridgemont High in 1982.
True.
And that film took place in L.A. County. Which alumnus of L.A. County's University of Southern California won its only major tournament at the 1982 Masters?
Is this Nicolas Cage?
Yeah, that's Nicolas Cage.
All right.
Won his only major at the 1982 Masters?
Yes.
82. Craig Stadler.
That's right, Kirk.
Okay, yes, it's him.
Feel better
Now-
now?
I do.
1982 was the year that Bruce Springsteen released his album Nebraska.
That's true.
Which Nebraska-born golfer won his only major tournament at the Open Championship in 1989?
Which Nebraska-born... not the U.S. Open, the British Open. Sure, Mark Calcavecchia.
That's right, Kirk. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, Nicholas.
See, NBC got rid of what's their names there? Blanking the old guys.
Roger Maltby and Gary Koch. Well, at some point you have
Thank
to
you very
turn. At some point you do have to.
And go to who?
Well, that's the
Who
problem.
are these
So
people?
Ryman and I were debating it. They're just like golf announcers during the tournament. At some point, though, you do have to say these guys are in their 70s. At some point.
Yeah, but I feel like you have to replace them with
I agree.
older
That's what
gentlemen
that's-
that put you at ease a little bit.
But you can if you can get a good guy in his 40s or 50s, you get 20 years out of him.
So your best, I would say your best example of that would be Nota Begay.
Who stinks.
He's not great, but that he at least
a
has a
drip.
calming type of
Yeah, but he
voice.
adds nothing. So yeah, I'm with you on this one.
Yeah.
I agree.
I wouldn't want any of those like trendy people. It had to be a no name.
I'd leave this job for that job if they offered it to me.
Really?
Yes.
It's a lot of
That's
of
big.
travel. It's a lot
Not
of
that
travel.
much.
Throwing his hat in the ring.
NBC has a limited golf schedule.
Okay.
Put the
I
word
could
out
do.
there.
I could do both, right? I could actually do both.
I don't see why
Yeah,
not.
I'd be willing to do both if they offer me the job.
Well, you would rather do that on the Champions Tour anyway. I assume.
I would much rather do it in the Champions Tour. It's true. I'm sad the season's over till January, but it'll be back.
You wouldn't get hyped up though at all. You wouldn't get let your emotions get the better.
It's
of you?
tough. It would be tough, but I think I would have a good golf voice. I think it'd be fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello. They load up, Dave.
Load up.
Great. Good evening. It's good Sunday evening.
I got a question for Kirk.
It's the right show to do it for, buddy. Give me that. Oh, I want that SNL soundtrack laugh. The Chappelle gets.
I'm from Massachusetts. I lived there till I was 18, and I've moved around for the past couple of years. So I want to ask you, Kirk. So when you retire, was it June 2024?
Correct.
If you had to choose a place outside of New England to retire at, where would it be? I've lived in South Carolina for like 5 years. I want to know if you want to move down to the south.
Where in South Carolina are you?
Charleston.
Okay, yeah, I need to be by the water. Jerry's talking about moving. He was just in Florida. He's talking about moving down somewhere. He wants to move to a red state. After last week, he is all into moving to a red state.
Oh.
What's a beautiful part of the country is Northern California, but the state's such a shithole now. I couldn't do it. I need to be by water. I need a body of water near me.
South Carolina.
I like Hilton Head. I will say that. I like Beaufort. Beaufort's nice.
What is your need for the water?
I just like it. I want to sit out there and look at it and read a book at the end of the night. If I'm retired, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I don't want to be landlocked. I just want to be able to look out, get a little breeze in my face. You know?
Yeah, but you don't go in the water.
No.
It seems like you're looking for an escape or something.
No, I like to look at it. I like to observe it. I like the breeze. I like the nice, cool. I like a nice. The problem with South Carolina, though, caller, is that it's 376 fucking degrees in the summer there.
It's hot as shit in the summer.
Yeah, I can't handle that. I mean, it sucks here too, though.
You probably got to. Do you have enough
No,
dough?
it's worse. Worse down here.
Home here,
than-
home there.
What is this guy? Is the new host of the show, Dave? What are you doing? Jesus Christ, what's that, Mike?
You could keep your main home and have a home.
I don't like that either, though.
No?
I don't know. Maybe I'm old, but it seems
too much.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to know where my kids are too.
Right.
That's the other thing. I'll be fucking here forever. I'll be here in Maine, loser.
But you have to. I guess what
I'm
I'm
doing
saying is
this fucking podcast. I'm 90.
You have two houses now.
Yeah. But I'm saying when I'm old, when you're older, it's a whole to do. I don't know. I
suppose.
I live on a boat like fucking Kevin, that lunatic.
Yeah.
God. Big Kev on
It's
a
one way of
boat.
life.
Jesus God. Hello.
Hi, boys. It's Stephen Jenkins, Third Eye Blind. Hi, Mike. How are you?
It's funny you should call today. We mentioned concerts I've been to.
That's right. That's one you mentioned
Yeah.
before.
Yes.
Yes, that's right. I forgot
Yes,
about
the
that.
first one.
We
It's exciting, Mike.
we
It is very
appreciate you
exciting.
buying the whole row seat, you fat fuck.
Wow,
so I'm sitting here
that's
watching
unbelievable.
reruns
That's
of
lovely.
Wings.
Unbelievable, Mike. Is that
Um,
true?
Even back then, I was much more slender.
Jeez, that's ridiculous. Go ahead.
I wouldn't say that. You were a fucking human eclipse. Anyway, so I'm sitting here watching reruns of Wings.
Wings, yeah.
Yeah, and from one rock star to another, Kirk. Life on the road can be tough.
Ugh.
Getting meals can be tough. Like, why can't restaurants execute a proper coleslaw? Why, Kirk?
I'm Steve. I'm not a coleslaw guy. I'm just not. I don't like
I hate
it's wet.
But when it's good, Kirk, it's good. But it's so hard to find on the road.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Look, life of a rock star. Sorry, pal. Yeah, not for me. Not for me. On Wings, which is a situation comedy I didn't watch a lot. It was set in a little airport, right?
Yes.
Did they have a little restaurant? I think they did, right, at the airport? Or
Well,
no?
I don't remember. I didn't watch enough to know that.
Yeah, I don't know that. They load up, Dave?
They are loaded up.
Good evening. You're on with Dave Coney, Mike Geary from blindmike.net, and Kirk Minahan.
I know Fraser stopped by.
Hey, Kirk, what's up? It's Big Cat.
Hey, Danny. How you doing there?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How you guys doing today? Huh? Where you at? Boston?
Yeah. I'm from fucking Boston. What about it? I'm fucking Beantown. So what? What about it?
Oh, you see that game today with Mac Jones Justin Fields ran for 138. Wait, we had a bye. Never mind.
Wait a minute.
Goodbye.
Anyway.
Yes, go ahead, Dan.
I can't wait till we play the Jets next week, huh?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
My favorite gangster. I was reading a book on him. It was Whitey Bulger.
Now you get your groove going. I see where you're going with this. All right, go ahead.
Yeah. So if I got out at Logan, how could I get there? How could I get to your? Where are you, Newton?
No, not Newton.
I'm a Chicago guy. I wouldn't know my.
I know. Yeah, I'm surprised you don't name it.
You would know Newton. Then.
Even the fact you know the airport is surprising. That's impressive. No, it's a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass to get here. Like it isn't everything about. But as a Windy City guy, it's the traffic here can be brutal. Like I'll just tell you that. As somebody's, I don't know if you've ever been here or not. It's tough.
Oh, so it can be similar to Chicago like that. I'm sure there's a lot of assholes.
There are some, sure. Yeah, Dan. Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay, so if I ever decide to trek it out to the East Coast, you'll show me around a little bit.
Absolutely, Dan. Sounds good, buddy.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, my favorite president, John F. Kennedy.
There you go. Okay, we got you. Perfect. All right, we got it, Dan. We got it.
Wasn't even
Huh?
wasn't even context for that.
Oh, it's a Chicago, but
no, I understand that. I'm just saying it's funny that he threw it in at the end with no context.
You felt like that. Yeah, you felt like the rest of the call had a solid context built.
He tried, anyways.
That's true, I guess. Well, thank you. I like Dan.
Yes, good
Hello.
Chicago guy.
Great guy.
Hello.
Good evening.
Oh, can you hear me? Yeah, I'm Jimmy Garoppolo.
Hi, Jimmy. How are you?
Are you playing right now?
Good. How are you? Can I speak to the baby Dave, please?
Yeah, go. What the fuck are you laughing at, Jimmy? Like, what's so funny?
I don't know. I just want to talk to my baby Dave.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jimmy. I'm sorry.
Have you been watching The House of the Dragon on HBO?
No, I don't watch that show. No.
You don't watch that show?
No.
I was going to ask you, how do you feel about me dragging these nuts across your face?
All right, Jimmy.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it, Jimmy.
So proud of yourself. I don't know.
I guess why I laughed is the picture of the husband handing her the
Certainly
note.
not what happened.
That said,
Certainly not. Big fan on our own. Huge fan. Ay. They loaded up?
You think that was their foreplay or something?
Could be.
Yeah.
Hello. For Christ's sakes. Mm-hmm.
Goodbye.
Missed a chance.
Terrific call.
Good effort.
Hello.
Hey, I just had a quick question. Have you seen the movie Talk Radio?
Of course, sure. Oliver Stone.
I was wondering what your thoughts were.
To be fair, I've not seen it in a long. That was 88. Yeah. I mean, I didn't love it. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay.
I just thought maybe, since you obviously worked in radio through your head.
Well, it's a little different, I would say. But yeah. I have to watch it again. To be fair, I got to watch it again. I'll watch it again and I'll let you know. I'll watch it again at some point.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Thank you.
All right. Hello.
Hey, Kirk.
Mm-hmm.
It's Ariana Grande. How are you?
Ariana Grande. How are you?
List of callers tonight.
Well, musicians tonight, too.
I'm doing well. I just want to set the record straight on something you guys talked about recently on your podcast.
Okay.
You said that the tragedy that occurred at my concert was in Paris, France, but it was actually in Manchester, England.
Oh, I beg your pardon. I'm sorry to the victims as well.
I thought it was France also.
That's we're fucking talking to the artist, Mike. That's what I'm going to say.
May 22nd, 2017, in my concert.
When was it? May 22nd, 2017?
Correct. You and Jerry Callahan talked about it, actually.
You remember this, Ariana?
The next morning on your show.
Wait, but you listened the next morning, all right, from England on the show?
Very tuned into the case.
Well, that's great. I appreciate that.
Well, I was in transition. I was moving back to the United States after that tragedy because obviously.
I'll tell you, we don't do this very often on the show, but how about you do us a favor since you're on here? Why don't you bang out one of your hits for the audience? What do you think, Mike?
I'd love that.
Go ahead, Ariana.
I'm happy to bang out Dangerous Woman if
Let's
you
hear
guys are ready for it.
Yeah, let's go.
Something about you makes me feel like a dangerous woman. Something about you. What do you think, guys?
Very good. You sound great.
Voice is beautiful.
Pretty good. I was wrong what I said earlier. I think my favorite.
So here's my thing. I just have one final question, and then I promise I will let you
Enough of
guys
your horseshit.
move on with the show.
Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah, please.
Why do you think that it is acceptable for adult men to be Taylor Swift fans, but not to be fans of mine? Because I'm much more talented.
Is that acceptable, guy, or not unacceptable? I don't know.
like
That.
some
Thanks for the call,
Ariana Grande songs as well.
Yeah.
Couldn't name them, but things I've heard on the radio.
Thank you. Next.
Terrific
Good song.
talent.
That's
Terrific
okay,
talent.
yeah.
Terrific talent. You load it up, Dave?
Load it up.
All right, let's go. Take a few more, and we get out of here.
There's
Talk
one
about
in
Simplisafe.
particular I'm thinking of, and I can't think of the name of it. Damn.
Sounds great.
Damn.
Hello. Hello.
They have hung up.
Okay. Hello. Hello.
Dave, you there?
We're here. Dave is here.
Dave, did you talk to your father at all this weekend?
Did I talk to my father? Yes, briefly this morning.
He said, "Mom, where is that cocksucker?"
Was it contentious at all?
No.
Why would it be?
Kirk, last week I worked on a job site with JP Cullinane Construction Company.
Oh boy.
And met Big Jack Cullinane.
You just met him for the first time?
Were you the guy? Are you the guy that hands him the little grift, little dirty money?
No.
What? I'm just saying. I heard some of these Olympic
was-
bids they made was out of control, Dave. No.
Go on, sir.
I was
Was this
a
a
little
no-show
nervous
job?
to talk to him because I knew who he was.
Sure. Was he?
because of
Let me
Dave.
ask you a question. All seriousness. Obviously, I'm kidding about the bribe stuff. Was he wearing a shirt? Because frequently he doesn't. Does he wear a shirt at work, Dave? Or not?
He does. He
Okay.
does.
Okay. It might have been a warm day. I don't know. It's fine.
I finally got the balls to introduce myself and say that I was a big fan of his son's and listened to his son's podcast.
I beg your pardon.
And he asked me,
Dude, are you talking about the
kind of what?
Rink shrinks.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. He asked him what?
He asked me kind of about the podcast, and I felt so bad, but I spilled everything to him, pretty much just shitting on his son.
Sure.
I told him that his wife is openly mocked as being an alcoholic on the podcast.
No way that happened.
Calls his daughter.
No way.
He calls his daughter hated.
No
and
way.
He calls his kid an idiot.
Oh, and he just silently bottled all this up.
He shut down so quick and did not even look at me the rest of the day.
Unbelievable.
Big Jack doesn't shut down, first of all. He gets the job done.
I can see him being annoyed with that, though. I mean, that's, this guy's trying to do his work. You're your dad.
Yeah. It didn't happen.
Okay.
Big Jack and I have a great relationship. He would have told me about this.
Would he have actually told you about that or no?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay. Yeah. So you're saying you're just
He would have
fooey,
said,
you're saying
this is
guy.
baloney.
Yeah, he would have said, shut the fuck up about blah, 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 whatever.
Ask him if he met someone.
Was he there?
Whatever
Still
that guy's
alive?
name is.
No, he's gone.
Okay. Interesting. There, Mike. Hello.
Yeah. Silencing the people.
Hey,
Callbacks.
it's Willie Mo Pena.
Hey, Willie. How are you?
Willie Mo.
Hey, good. The other day you had a trivia question about Red Sox players.
Yeah, there are a bunch of
Last
cities.
game
I
that
saw this. Tom Bolton, Bill Lee, a bunch of names that were not represented, right?
Yeah, but by my count, there's 38, not 4.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Let me hear some more.
There's 5 guys with the last name of Russell alone.
Okay. Oh, right. Yeah.
I got the whole. I got the whole list right here.
Go ahead. Why not? I mean, not the whole one, but driving away. This guy's going 76, Mike, on 95 right now. I'm just saying.
Plugging his dashboard.
Well, obviously there was Josh Beckett.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
There's a current player, James Paxton.
Okay, I don't know him, but yeah, sure.
I don't know Paxton, Mass.
Oh, by
John,
Worcester?
John Lester, but it's a different spelling.
Spelled differently, though. I thought it doesn't
Close,
count. Yeah.
Close.
Yeah, there was Alan Webster, Lenny Webster,
Oh,
Ray
gee.
Webster.
Jeez.
Well, this guy's got a lot of explaining to do.
All right, well, thanks for the call. I don't need more of this. 40 minutes on this the other day between that and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
That guy should call back, explain himself.
I feel like that's like a old, like, I feel like, I don't know. How can you be that far off on a question? I don't even get it. Carabas texted me. He was disgusted about Tim Wakefield. What do you want me to say, Jared? I don't fucking pay
It'd be great if this guy just thought, like, he didn't find that question anywhere. He's like, oh, yeah, there's only 4 because I know 4.
Yeah, and that's it. I mean, it sounds like that's what it was, right?
Yeah, I assume.
All right, hello.
Kirk, I hate to have to do this, but I think I have to defend Dave Squilanky in 2 ways.
Is that it?
Is that what it is, Dave?
Squilanky.
What is it?
Squilanti.
Squilante.
That's pretty close.
Yes.
Squilanky.
From somewhere in Italy, yeah.
First of all, I also know very little about my grandfather's military experience. I think one of them was in some sort of service.
Okay. That's better than Dave.
And sorry.
It's okay. Continue.
Oh, all right. And second, back when you guys were recording season 1 of The Case,
Yeah.
I actually overheard a call after the show. I was left on the line by Steve, and it was you guys setting up like a polygraph or something. So this.
There you go. We definitely did that.
It happens.
Yeah. Got to be careful, Dave.
This is a planted Dave call.
Probably so.
Thank
Probably so. Thanks for the call. Well, that doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me. All producers are stupid, even smart ones. Hello. Does your mom's specialty Italian cuisine, Dave?
I wouldn't say she has a specialty. She's a very well-rounded cook. Yeah.
Okay.
What's her best Italian dish?
She does make a mean spaghetti and meatballs. I'll tell you that.
Wow, she's going deep in that cat. Dave's just a child. Bro.
Mean great sauce. Just great sauce.
Some mean spaghetti and meatballs.
That's what people that are pretending to be Italian would say.
I mean, it's fine. I'm sure it's delicious. Hello.
Look, can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay, so here's the thing. Dave is not an intelligent human being. You know this, right? But you sit here and you tolerate him.
Right.
And I can't understand why you take Dave and you take Mike,
right,
and you put these 2 gentlemen in front of you. You're an extraordinarily intelligent human being.
Right.
And why do you tolerate this and lower yourself to the standard?
Are you suggesting that he's more talented than the men in this room?
I don't think that's...
I've not heard that point made before.
I reject that claim.
Well, Mike, look, let's be honest,
gonna get very
okay? The only reason I'm listening to the Kirk Minahan show is because I've been listening to Hanging with Blind Mike since I was 4 fucking years old.
Good show.
Okay?
Yes.
I wasn't even doing it then.
Yet I'm sitting... You don't know how old I am.
That's a good point. Go ahead.
But I'm sitting here and... You know, via Blind Mike, I've discovered Kirk Seamus Minahan, and I'm asking myself, who is this? Why is this man sitting here with fucking a blind man and Dave Cullinane who
I thought you
can't
just said you knew
figure
me.
out how to fucking operate a phone.
Well, don't listen to the show if you're that if you're that bothered by it. I don't want you to be that upset in life.
The phone thing's a deep cut. I like that one.
What was it?
I can't dial numbers or so. That's a deep one.
What's that? I don't know what that is.
You asked me to dial number one. Like,
Dave, you don't know what you're doing. You never know what's going on.
Why are you
My man,
angry?
look, my grandfather fought in World War II. He's got a bronze fucking star.
Sounds like
And
a
you don't
pussy.
know if your grandfather...
What are you talking about? Sounds like, what,
Who
sounds like
are
a pussy.
you?
What are you talking about?
saying.
God, what are you talking about?
I don't know. I can be mean too. I can be mean
guy's
too.
a legitimate hero. I mean,
He sounds like a good guy.
Well, I mean, what do you want? What do you want me to say? I enjoy doing the show with Mike and Dave. You know, I honestly think I have never been in a room where I'm not the most talented person in the room, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, I'm going to be the most talented person whatever show I do.
Sir, why are you
So,
angry
Kirk,
about
you and I
this?
have that in common. What is the attraction of being the smartest person in the room?
Yeah, here's my problem with you is like I don't mind that you don't like Mike and Dave. Many people don't like Mike and Dave. So plenty of times I don't like them. But I mean, but you seem like a guy who just irritates everybody.
Yeah.
You know? Like not even, but like not in a good way. Like it's just this. You have this thing. I like you, but it seems like people don't like you, right?
110%.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Kirk, you hit the nail on the head.
Yeah, you got to figure out. You got to listen. You're your own guy. I respect it, but you got to tone it. You got to like mix in some humor with the. I'm all for the anger. Like believe me, Mike and Dave stink in a lot of ways, but you got to throw some humor in there as well, right?
Hey, well, Kirk, what kind of humor you were looking for?
I was specific for you, but call in again for take calls on Wednesday and then try and mix it up a little bit.
All right, Kirk. Have a good one.
Thank you very much.
Good luck, buddy.
Hey,
what does that mean? We gonna block his number?
No, I'm just saying good luck.
Don't be that kind of guy.
It's a low
What?
guy. He's been
You're
listening to
gonna
a
block his
show I did
number, are you?
7
I'm
times
not
for
gonna
many
block
years.
his number. No.
Okay. All right. Take a few more. I'll tell you, people hate calling in.
Hey,
I
guys,
never understand the angry guy though. It's funny to make fun of
Because they love
Conan.
the show. They love the show.
He could have just
Fuck you.
playing a little character there. Who cares?
Yeah, I mean, you know,
He's having fun.
he loves the show.
It seems like a
Mike
fun life.
gets sensitive. He gets sensitive.
For
Hello.
Dave?
No, you do. Yeah, you get kind of. You see how he
No,
was
no,
there,
I'm saying,
Dave, or no?
but I defend Dave because I'm sensitive.
No, but you're kind of like you're kind of interrupting him a lot. You do still get a little sensitive when calls like that come.
I don't think that's true.
Okay, I mean, you agree to disagree.
This is the sensitive thing where it's like if you respond to it.
No, that's not true.
I
That's
should
not
have just
true.
been quiet.
Do you think that's true, Dave, or no?
Get him, Mike. Get him.
Do you think that's true or no?
He did, for some reason, sound a little sensitive.
Yeah, a little
to that
triggered
guy.
by
I don't
that
know
guy.
why. It just sounded that way, but if he's saying he's not, I trust him.
Oh, I don't. No, I don't. I think he's
I'm very depressed about it.
No, I'm not saying that. But again, now you're being. It's a whole sensitive thing.
Mike, I blocked him anyway. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, there's no question. The problem is you can't make fun of Mike because he's going to quit and
Right,
he'll go
right,
fencing
right.
or whatever.
That's
so
right.
it's like you just let it slide. That's all. Hello.
So I'm actually here to defend Dave because if you look at the timeline, Scalante, he's from Italy, and that guy said, "Oh, like you don't know if your grandfather fought in Vietnam." There's a slight chance that Dave's grandfather fought alongside the Nazis.
Could be.
Oh, I didn't think of
about
that.
it.
Yeah. And maybe I'm keeping it a
Yeah,
secret for the
I
right
can
reasons.
imagine him as a decorated
right
former Nazi. He survived defending Normandy. He survived defending Normandy because his father-in-law was locked out of his house, so he had to go home and do that.
What is your dad's country of derivation? Then what is the
Ireland.
All right, no Germany.
No Germany.
Okay.
No.
Okay. We're in Ireland.
Well, didn't you say that your mother's father is from Italy?
Yes, I did. My mother's father.
Oh, right. Oh, so you're saying that Dave's grandfather on the mother's side may have fought for
Dave's grandfather.
Is a Mussolini
Yeah,
guy. You're saying?
yeah.
Really?
I think it's possible.
Yeah, big Mussolini guy.
I could see that. I could see that.
Dave's family is a big family of Holocaust deniers.
Well, well, that's true. That is true. That we've seen on
Because
social
the
media. That's
Nazis
true. That's true.
convinced him that the Holocaust never happened. He was working there, and they just said, "Hey, like this stuff." I thought this was going to go much better.
Yeah, you do the best you can. Listen, you gave it a swing. It's okay.
I like the part about him being a Holocaust denier.
Yeah, why not?
You know?
Really. Hello.
Hey, Kirky.
Good evening. Shut up.
So I've got a daughter, extremely incompetent.
Yeah.
You know, very bald. I don't think she even knows what her grandparents' names are. She's about 4 months. You're dealing with a very similar situation.
Yes, that's true.
Any advice?
I mean, I would say put her in a different room. But it's a room that will have like a window or some sort of opening so you can see them and throw a TV at them. That would be my advice.
Oh, that makes a ton of sense. Thank you very much.
How old is
Thank
this
you
kid
very
that you're
much.
balancing right now who's talking in the background? Obviously older than 4 months.
Oh, that's the 4 and the 7-year-old that you hung up on earlier.
Okay. Well, goodbye. Why don't you fucking pay attention to your kids? Jesus Christ. Listen to the show later.
They hung up on earlier.
Tonight?
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Don't remember.
It's probably one of those calls where they don't
so a
hear
question
it.
for Dave and then a question for Kirk.
Go ahead. Ask Dave Cullinane the question first. Dave Cullinane, Holocaust denier.
So, Dave, you said you masturbate in the bathroom, correct?
Yes, I do. I was just thinking about it. I only masturbate in the bathroom, pretty much.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you ejaculate into the toilet?
I do that. Yes.
Really?
Quite-
So you're
quite
standing
often.
up into the toilet? You just
Yeah,
do it?
quite
What a
often.
fucking image that is.
Yeah, quite often.
Would you be willing to do that for the YouTube channel?
Sure.
Okay, great. Fantastic.
Multiple times. Yeah.
Great. Okay, yep. So he finishes in the toilet, which is smart, right?
Yep.
It's also good for the environment.
How's that? How do you figure?
It helps the ocean and the fishes, I think.
Yeah, I'm not using
Don't
any
know
toilet paper or anything like that.
Yeah, I think you
That's
flush it
nice.
down there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not
Mike.
using any toilet.
Well, what if you got a little bit on the seat?
I'm saying if he does a perfect landing, say on
You don't
in the
think
toilet
I
as opposed to on
figured
his
this out by now?
chest,
Yeah,
Yeah.
then he's
out.
saving a piece of toilet paper or tissue or something.
I suppose.
That's good for the environment. No?
I don't know about
If everybody
that.
did that over the course of a year in America,
It's my one thing.
that's your one thing. That's right. That's true.
Interesting. It's a good. That should be on NBC.
Yes. Well, what's your question for me, caller? I'm sorry.
And then for you, Kirk, I know you're very excited not to be on EI talking about the World Cup this month. So my question is, was soccer the least of your, not the 4 major sports, but outside of that, was soccer your least favorite to bullshit about on the
I
radio?
would say we did none of it.
I don't think you ever did.
Hockey of the by far. It's a terrible topic to discuss on sports talk radio.
The World Cup.
You
came
never
up?
did World Cup?
We would do it like just to goof around, but like we didn't analyze games. I don't think if we did, like it was like for 2 minutes. I mean, I remember Dino had a whole thing about like it was not, you know, it would be interesting for us. Like Jerry and I would do a lot. I'm guessing about what a fucking disaster. Like literally, like people, like hundreds of people died building this freaking place. They were like slaves.
Right.
We would do a lot of that, have guests on, but I don't think I'd be breaking down the World Cup very much. No, I don't care about it.
I couldn't remember if there was like a big story.
Yeah,
around,
there
like
may
that,
have been.
This is before you were there, I think, but like that Zinedine Zidane, whatever his name was.
Yeah, there was. I was
pretty
there
big.
for one of them with John and Jerry. Was it every 4 years?
Yeah, 3 or 4.
I don't know.
4 sounds right.
Yeah, whatever it was. I remember being there for one of them and doing some of it, and then I mean, it was so inorganic if we really tried to talk about it.
Yeah.
Like breaking down a hockey game is just not like that's not what chicklets really do, right? I mean,
No, it's more about the news, and they'll say like if a player played really
yeah,
well
but
and
like
stuff
but going on the morning after a hockey playoff game and breaking it down is death. It's horrific
Right.
radio. It's just deadly.
I wouldn't know. You never hear it, so you wouldn't know.
It's true.
Yeah.
Hello, Dale would do it. Hello.
Hey,
I don't know Dale's schedule.
I
He
think
doesn't
there's
do
a-
a lot of games.
I haven't seen
No.
it. I don't know. Oh, he's not been doing anything?
Not a lot of games.
I think he's honestly. I give Dale credit and Glenn too. Like they just retired, pretty much.
I guess so. Yeah.
Well, I didn't think he did. I thought he was still doing.
Well, I
the
mean,
Nesson-
part time. I think it's sad when somebody's in their 60s and they're still out there working. You know?
He did every game last year. I
They
believe.
get bets with like Montante and Craig or something. At some point, you got to say, let's just I made some money. Let's put our feet up and call it a day. You know?
I think it sounds like fun.
Yeah. Hello.
I'm calling to defend Dave.
Okay, sure.
I think Mike and Dave's position is pretty close. Mike thinks it's $6 million. Dave thinks it's 600. I think there's a little wiggle room in there.
Oh, we're talking about Mike. What are we talking about?
I think it's 6 million.
Oh, the numbers.
The lives that were lost.
Dave thinks it's 600. There's some wiggle room.
That's Dave is giving me numbers smaller than that, but we'll say 600 for argument's sake. Sure.
Dave, what's your opinion on the smokestacks?
That's a good question.
I have no opinion on it. I have nothing to say.
Yeah, because they don't exist.
Oh, we hear my 9/11 caller. He'll do that next episode. You know, with those Channel Zero guys. Hello.
Hello, this is Drew from Colorado.
Hello, Drew.
I got a question for Benito.
Okay.
Or Dave, sorry.
Yes.
Hello.
I think he
They just hung up.
Okay. I think he just kind of lost his way
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Say, call back if you want at some point. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
Yes, what?
You know what?
Dave, Jesus, he's sick.
What do you want me to do? That takes so long. I should be ready for that. It fucking beeps when you go on.
I agree. You gotta be ready. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
I have a question for Blind Mike.
He's here. BlindMike.net. Please go subscribe.
Yes.
Blind Mike, I'm just curious. Has Alba seen you naked yet? And if so, has she contemplated suicide after seeing you naked?
All right, so hold on. That's two questions. You said you had one. Hold on. Don't hang up on it, Dave. So it was Alba. I'm going to guess then Mike can guess. How's that, Dave?
Yep.
I'm going to say Alba has seen Mike naked.
No, incorrect.
I think the second part is correct, though. I think she has contemplated suicide, being in the house with you at some point. I would have to think, not even like in a bad way, just being like, oh, because like anybody, just a natural way.
It's a way out.
Yeah, not even that, but just every human being thinks about it at some point.
Certainly,
Like, what's it
yes.
like? I don't think she's thinking of it directly because of that. That's all I'm saying.
It's possible.
When was the last time she saw you completely naked, head to toe?
Never once. I'm a virgin. I've never
Is that true?
Never had intercourse.
You never knew?
Yes. I'm never nude.
Or you're not a sleep naked guy, are you?
No.
No.
Boxers.
There's a pause
t-shirts.
there. I know.
Do you guys fight a lot?
I've done. If I shower at night, which I rarely do, sometimes I'll go naked.
Yeah, why not? Right, a little treat for her.
That's right.
Yes. Climb in there.
What did you ask?
I said, do you guys fight a lot?
Oh my God, the fight they had in soccer was legendary.
Not particularly.
Oh my God, brutal.
Yes.
She seems very laid back.
Yeah, we both are.
Yes. Hello. It's a rude question by that caller.
Chuck Shaw here.
It's unkind.
1950 number one overall selection of your Boston Celtics. How are you?
Sure. Hey, Chuck, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you. I'm very good. As you know, Kirk, I am the only number one overall selection
Of
ever
the
made by the
Celtics.
Boston Celtics.
That is true.
Can you name the 5 number one overall picks who did go on to play for the Celtics at one point or another in their career?
Ooh, the 5,
Or
Mike.
5 of them.
5 number one overall picks who played for the Boston Celtics. 5 in their careers. Okay, we'll do
That is
our
correct. Not including me.
We'll do our
Chuck
best.
Shaw.
Counting you, Chuck Shaw. Okay.
That sounds like Riggs.
Think it's Riggs?
Sounds like him.
Is that Riggs?
This is not Riggs.
Okay.
Sounds like Riggs.
A little bit, right?
Purvis Ellison.
That is correct.
Did you think I was gonna get that first, Chuck?
I did not think that would be your first selection.
I don't know why that popped up in my head immediately there.
I'm told he was never nervous.
He was never nervous. Purvis Ellison. He was not a great Celtic.
That's right.
So 5 former first overall picks. Dave, can you think of I got an obvious one, Dave and Mike. An obvious number one overall pick. Super legendary franchise center. Not with the Celtics. But not when he's not the Celtics. But
Shaq wasn't a
Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, was he?
Yes.
Oh, good one.
That is 2 of the 5. Well done, boys.
Thank you. Well done. So 5. So we have 3 left, Mike. I'll give you another one, Mike.
Okay.
Another legendary center who also had a career in broadcasting.
Bill Walton.
Bill Walton, caller?
That's 3 of them.
Wow.
Number 3. There you go, Mike. Number one overall pick. Bill Russell was the second pick in the draft.
Correct. The 2 you haven't named thus far are pretty recent.
Oh, that's where I'm going to struggle. Like how recent are we talking? Like the last 10 years?
Yes, both of them.
This is where I fall into a bit of a problem here, Mike. Was Blake Griffin the first pick? Was Blake Griffin the first pick of the draft?
Yes, he was, and he is on the Celtics currently. You're right. You got 1 left.
Wow. I wouldn't have gotten that one. I didn't know he's on the Celtics.
Hold on here. I'm going to get this. Number one overall pick. Al Horford was, I think, the 3rd pick in the draft.
I believe that's correct. I believe he was 3rd.
I just said, Chuck. You're getting old now, Chuck, but I mean, I did say that.
I'm quite old. That is true.
You are old, Chuck. Not Garnett, obviously.
Someone we'd all know.
First pick.
Someone you all know.
First pick of the draft. Yeah, it's just been some
I mean,
busts.
I'm saying like someone that wasn't a complete.
Yeah, it wasn't like
bust.
Gallinari or someone we all know. Decorated. What years are we talking?
He was on the Celtics within the last 3-4 years.
Oh, really? Oh, geez. Last 3 or 4 years. A first overall pick, Mike. 3 or 4 years. Oof. I mean, again, I'm not,
Maybe 4 or 5 years.
I've not been watching a lot, to be fair. What college did he go to? Did he go to college?
Oh.
He went to Duke University.
Kyrie Irving. Yeah. There you go. That's right. Yeah, he played like 10 games at Duke, didn't he?
Say again.
Played like 10 games, right? The freshman? That was it, right? Like 15 games or something?
He played as a freshman. Oh, yeah, and he got hurt.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Thanks, Chuck.
Yeah. Well done. Yes, thanks, Kirk. Well
Collins
done.
a Kyrie guy. We know that.
Takes his documentary recommendations.
When I was little, though, do we have more calls, Dave?
We do.
Well, we'll take a few more. When I was little, I didn't really understand. I was like 4 or 6. I didn't really understand why the Earth was round, though. I didn't get that.
What do you mean?
Because as a kid, I was like, well, it's just flat. Like, you're just walking flat. Like, how can it be round?
Meaning when you learned it was round, you disputed it?
No. It's just a kid when they first would teach it to me, I was confused by it, but then I understood it.
Huh.
Like, I don't believe anybody really believes that. Like, that feels like an act, doesn't it? Like, Kyrie
What's
feels
to
like...
gain? Oh, Kyrie's absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Kyrie's. I think he's even kind of given. Does he talk about that
I think
anymore?
the whole crowd is like, oh, we're so interested. Like, everything is. It's just like, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah, no, there's nothing to be gained.
yeah, it's stupid. Hello.
Yeah, this is Drew again. Sorry about that. I got a question for Dave.
Sure, he's here. Dave calling in.
Yeah.
Rinkshrinks.net.
Dave, when you met your wife, was there... Sorry?
Rinkshrinks.net. Patreon as well.
Yeah, Dave, when you met your wife, when she was like meeting your family, was there any point in time when you could tell that she was just like, wow, like all these people are incredibly stupid?
Jeez.
No.
I don't think that's the case.
No.
I like the people that call up and are like, don't your significant others hate you? It's like, no, obviously they're fucked up too.
Yeah, everybody is at this point. It's a fair question.
It is.
Hello.
Hi, Kirk. Hi, bye, Mike. This is Candace. Dave, can this stick fit in your mouth?
Okay, let's take one more, Dave. I can't end the show like that. How would he even know? I mean, how would he know? He didn't see it. Right? He didn't see it. He didn't show his penis to you.
No, that's not true.
I didn't.
It's stupid. I reject the question. Hello.
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 My dear old friend Michael Geary, I have 2 quick questions for you.
2?
All right. First, of course, what'd you have for dinner last night?
An Italian sub.
Hots?
No.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Don't like hots.
Oh, boy. Okay. Rare follow-up, Mike, from this guy.
I forgot what the other...
Damn.
Forgot what the other question was.
Dazzled him with my answer.
Fellas.
It was a stunning answer. One more, Dave. I don't even end with that. Well, maybe we will. We'll take one.
Hey, Kirk. It's Kevin Clancy.
Hey, Kev. How you doing?
You bastard.
Hey, good. I know I haven't called in for a while. My Sherpa said I wasn't allowed to anymore.
I can respect that. It's just the right piece of guidance, honestly.
But I figured I'd spark off a little bit of a telethon called the Joshi Fund, so we could raise funds for the trial coming up.
All right, beat you to it, buddy. I put $25,000 down. Match it.
Oh,
Match it.
Thank you very much, Kirk.
Yeah. Do we have
anyway,
Kev, do you have any updates on that trial or no?
Updates? I do not, but I will say Josh's post-Barstool career, he's studying to become a district attorney so he can prosecute racially insensitive 6-year-olds.
Well, to be fair, Harry was 8 at the time, so I mean, boy, he was ready to take Harry down. Oof, boy.
Kirk.
What do you think? Hey, wait,
I got one of them.
Harry's take on Steve Harvey, hosting
hypothetical
Family Feud, Mike.
questions for
Jeez. Yeah, I got it.
Don't joke like that.
That's true. Yeah, please.
So if you were, say, in your mid-40s,
I wish.
Face of a big gambling company worth millions.
Yes. Go ahead, continue. Mike's very happy with where this question is
you
going.
settle down with perhaps intelligent, down to earth, wholesome woman,
Mm-hmm.
or would you decide to instead go out with the skanky teenage fuck doll who doesn't wear any clothing?
Oh, that is ridiculous. That's a stupid question. Stupid question. Dave, hang up on that, gentleman, please. It's ridiculous.
Well, Kevin's always been a little bitter towards Dave.
Come on.
You know, I understand.
Thought he was heading to the bluegrass state with that question, but
he might be
not
as
to.
well.
Okay, which is good. Which is good. No, I don't. I have to say I've never even met Dave's girlfriend, but everyone says she's nice. I don't know. I've never met.
I would assume so.
Why would you assume that?
I'm sure she's lovely.
I think everyone says she's. But that's a very rude line of questioning. Honestly. How dare you? How dare you? One more. We can't end with that call, Dave. Hello.
Hey, Mike. Mike, how's your night going, man?
Oh,
terrific.
Yeah, would you hook up with Kirk's wife?
Jesus Christ.
Would you?
I've never had the pleasure of meeting.
I mean, I would. Sounds like you would call her. Sounds like you would.
No.
One more.
I don't even know if you say no to that, because that's also rude.
See, no kidding. Yeah, really. Good question. Put you in the box right there, so to speak. Hello.
Kirky, got a question.
Go ahead.
All right. First question.
Yeah.
Are you a money clip or a wallet guy?
We already know the answer to that question, Dave.
Silly.
Do you pay attention to the show?
No. Kick. Money clip. I get it. It's slow call setup in the business, all right?
It's the wrong answer.
Okay.
All right. Wallet, whatever. The question is, will you empty out that wallet, all the cash, hand it over to Blind Mike for a tip for his amazing work that's all done unpaid?
No, I will not.
How much you got in there right now?
I carry no. We're going to the calls, Dave. I carry no cash, essentially, basically, almost never.
And you still wouldn't.
No. Do you carry cash or no?
I have some on me now, but I wouldn't say I usually carry it.
Dave?
Nope.
Ever.
I used to need cash on. I wanted.
I'm
cash
with
on.
you. Yeah.
Especially because
that change it? No, I don't know.
No, I guess it's just less Well, I mean, now I'm not. I used to live near an ATM, so it was easier. Now I'm not walking to the ATM all the time.
I still feel like it's faster.
My barber is still cash only.
My barber is cash, so that's when I need to take it out.
Yeah. Yep. No, I still like that.
Well, for me, it's easier because I don't have to deal with whatever fucking,
Yeah, that's true.
Machine.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah. But I still haven't figured out the tap thing. I can't fucking do it.
What's
the wireless tap?
Yeah, I just can't do it. It's a fix every time. I know it. No question. You know what I'm talking about, Mike, or no?
No. The barbers get. Sorry, go ahead.
No, please go ahead.
No, it's a bad question.
Go ahead.
Stop myself.
We have no doubt it is. Go ahead.
The ATMs inside the barber. They get a piece of that action?
I just I'm not laughing at the question.
Tony Soprano?
I'm laughing at the way you phrased it.
It's $3.50.
I don't think it's a bad question.
No. I was laughing at the way.
I know that. I'm saying to Dave.
So my only point is, if they don't, which I actually don't think they do,
like the ATM at the casino, say, where it's $6.50 to take
20%. Yeah.
I think they should get a piece of that action.
I think they might get a piece of that action.
I don't think they do get a piece of that action.
Is there? It's Sunday. I was going to say, is there a barbershop in California that would be open tonight? But probably not. It's Sunday night.
Well, I would say, why else?
It's not
do
the barber night.
No.
Why do they? Just tax reasons, I guess, huh? Because every barbershop I've been to pretty much is cash only.
Well, I think but I do think they look at it as a lot. I mean, if you do American Express or whatever, I think you probably lose a bit of it, right? As well,
right.
I would think.
I guess I'm saying, why is it specific to barbershops?
That's a good question. I don't know the answer.
It's every barbershop and almost no other business.
I'll look this up on this ATM thing, Dave. What's up, Mike? I'm sorry.
It's every barbershop I've been to and almost no other. You never really go to a restaurant anymore that's cash only.
No. There's certain pizza places random.
Santarpio's, I think, still is.
Yeah, I think Town Spa is, right?
Oh yes, yeah.
I haven't been there in a long time, but
have you not?
I believe so. Yeah.
I
mean, that would apply to anything, right? Like anywhere there's a
I don't know why
ATM with a fee, do they get a piece of that? Because technically they brought
You know
the
what?
traffic.
I bet it's like vending machines where it's like you get a small percentage or something like that.
We're talking about racist
to have it in your building. Yeah, why else would they have it there? Not a barbershop, but like
I don't know.
Why would a grocery store have a vending machine?
Good question.
I mean, ATM.
Yeah, it's a good question. I don't know.
I'm just interested in that.
Yeah, I don't know that. I can ask my barber next time I go.
Yeah, ask him.
We talk running most of the time. He won a bunch of races later on. I found they took a bunch of shortcuts, so that's why. You know what I'm saying?
Will you please phrase it the same?
Yes, I will.
ATM, you get a piece of that action?
Yeah, he'll probably do before he answers it, honestly. You know what he'll probably do? He'll probably mull it over.
Yeah.
He'll mull it over.
Okay. I got it. It was good.
Thank you. I appreciate that. What can you do?
All right. Well, let's hit the road.
I'm tiring now. That question, the rare holiday questions. I have no brain for this stuff.
Hey, what's the vig on that?
But but I guess the question is like, so like at a casino, they bring them in. If you bring the casino, they got you by the balls. Like,
Yeah.
Like I mean, like if you're at Mohegan or at a fine, like it's not like you can walk out and walk over to the Bank of America, get your own, and not get hit with a fee.
In Vegas, I want to say it was more than $10.
Really? That's what I'm saying. They have you.
Can't
You're
remember
there.
exactly. Yeah.
So they must say that they must be bids for that from all because it's a gold mine.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, they must get a taste.
I don't think so.
Huh. I'll ask my barber that.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I don't.
You know what, boys? Clear your schedules. We're gonna get to the bottom of
I
this.
wouldn't mind a live show at the barber shop. We're all getting our hairs cut. Haircuts. Haircuts.
Yeah, but are you
All getting our
are you
haircuts.
chatty with your barber?
We chat a little bit. Yeah. I give him a couple of puns, and then
Okay.
Why?
Same guy every time?
Same guy every
See,
time.
I don't have that benefit.
I rarely go to a barber that speaks English.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe he's faking around. You don't want to talk to you.
Well, it's possible, but they keep up a pretty good facade.
Look, they go all in. Guys, cut the bullshit. He's here. Is that right?
Yeah.
Huh. They do your beard?
Well, I shouldn't say rarely. Here in Waltham and when I lived in Brighton. Those two places I went to Spanish speakers. And in East Meadow, I went to Lebanese guys.
They do your beard or no?
Yes.
Nice. Yeah, my guy's a great guy. Great guy. But you know what, Dave? They don't have an ATM in that one. They don't. No, they don't. Now I'm thinking of it.
So you have to go to an ATM before you get there.
There's a bank. So yeah, the bank. Now the one I can walk. I walk to it, so I walk right by my bank anyway. I love it. I love it's old school. I take out cash. It's kind of exciting, honestly. You don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Then you go there. Yeah. But I will ask him that.
Good. And like prices went up because of the pandemic, obviously. So
yes,
they better be getting some of that because I don't like that because then it's like I don't know, whatever. I'd rather more of the money go to the barber.
I'm not gonna make the question 2 minutes long. I'll trim it.
Yeah,
and then we'll get there, right?
Yeah.
Right, Mike? What?
It felt like a little bit of a reach, that one.
Nah. He was crazy. Sheer madness.
All right. Brush up on some of these and get back to me.
I don't get it. I know they should have, if they don't have an ATM, they should have Simplisafe either way. Or if they have an ATM, they should definitely have Simplisafe, I would guess. Holidays are coming up. Property crimes like burglaries and package thefts spike nationally. That's why our friends at Simplisafe Home Security are offering 50% off their award-winning security system so that more families can feel safe and secure this very holiday season. Order your Simplisafe system for half off today and to enjoy advanced security and greater peace of mind this holiday season. I'm a Simplisafe guy. I have been since we started doing this show over 3.5 years ago, give or take. In an emergency, 24/7 professional monitoring agents use Fast Protect technology, exclusive for Simplisafe, to capture critical evidence and verify the threat is real, so you can get priority police response. Able to secure the whole home with the advanced sensors for every room, window, and door, HD security cameras for inside and out. You can control your Simplisafe through their app. Arm or disarm, unlock for a guest, access your cameras, or adjust system settings. Here's a great deal, a great holiday deal, massive savings on my favorite security system, the security system of the Kirk Minahan Show. Get 50%, 50, off any new system at simplisafe.com/Kirk today. This is their biggest discount of the year. That's simplisafe.com/Kirk, SIMPLI safe.com/Kirk. All right, we thank Simplisafe, BetterHelp, and Allbirds. We'll be back Wednesday with Mike. BlindMike.net as well, please. Go listen right now. Dave, anything else from you?
Did we do Milton's?
It's not here.
Did I throw it away? Did you throw it away?
It's here, but it wasn't with the new ones.
Oh, sorry.
No, we'll go to Milton's stuff. We love Milton's. I apologize. I didn't see it. My apologies to Milton's. Go to miltons.com or one of their 3 stores. South Shore Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill, or their newest location at the Burlington Mall. South Shore Plaza, is, I don't know if it's my favorite one, but it's the best easiest access for the drivers right there, Mike. As I always say, you can pull up right in front of the store.
Yes.
Drive right in through the mall, right through the windows, through the doors. Bang, you show up.
Very
right there.
convenient.
I'll get you great suits. I'll get you great. This is a shirt I got last time at the Burlington Mall. It's nice, comfortable. I think this is a Vineyard Vine shirt. No, it's a Tommy Bahama shirt, I believe. Super comfortable. I love it. Miltons.com right now. Great clothes. Buy one, get one free suit event. All of it's going on right now. It's getting a little colder as well. Get your sweaters. Get your deals. Go to Miltons right now. Miltons.com, one of their great locations. We thank them, as always, the sponsor of the Kirk Minahan Show. Yeah, so Wednesday, either Thursday or Friday, Dave. How's that third guest looking so far?
It's looking great. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep,
Looking great.
Looking great. We'll be good.
You think so?
Yeah.
That means it's booked, I would think.
No, it's not booked.
How about Jon Stewart? Oh, he's got to work, right?
We can ask him.
You're the Jon Stewart.
I haven't heard from him in a while.
Mike? I've seen him.
I've missed all the guys, but it feels like you don't want to rotate them.
No, man, no, I'd be happy to bring some of them back. I have his notes still right here. I still have his James Eckhouse notes right here. Play the dentist.
It's good.
Yeah. MIT. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, I wouldn't mind having
I'm assuming this Portnoy guy is going to get back to us before Friday, too. So that's a perfect opportunity.
I would think so.
Right.
I would think so. Yeah,
That's a good
probably.
point.
And it makes the most sense because Mike won't be here, so we can just have a one-on-one with him.
I don't think he'll come in without me, frankly.
Yeah, you guys are a team. Would be you without him and him without you is not the same
Right.
anyway.
Exactly.
You guys you're linked historically forever. Like Lewis and Clark, Dave, or who else? Another great team. Who else? He's the best, isn't he, Mike? You can't get brains like this anymore.
Lilo and Stitch.
Yes.
Okay. Of
Were they a
course.
team?
Sure. Absolutely. Many years together. Sure, of course. All right, we'll talk to you, I think, on Wednesday. All right, have a good night. God bless you. God bless America.